El futuro tiene nada más que la confrontación.
Hey, welcome to You Don't Even Like This Show. I'm your host, Adam Todd Brown. I used to host a podcast called Unpopular Opinion, and that podcast was this podcast. But then everyone else in the world decided they liked the name Unpopular Opinion a lot too, so we changed the name to You Don't Even Like This Show. Each week, me and a couple of guests selected from a pool of the absolute sharpest minds the LA entertainment scene has to offer use this here space to talk about whatever the hell we want. News, pop culture, politics, information, you name it, we talk about it. And sometimes my co-host Jeff May is here too. It's a blast. You're gonna love it. Hey everybody. Welcome to You Don't Even Like This Show, a podcast about Jeff being a jerk right now.
No, that podcast has never existed.
That's what you were just doing. You're mocking me. You're being a mockingjay.
This has never happened, and I take offense to it.
You do it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That wasn't meant to be a Violent Femmes reference, okay?
What'd you call me?
A Violent Femme.
Oh, they're so good. Thank you. I love that.
Yeah, they're a really good band. Hey, everybody. I'm your host, Adam Todd Brown. Joining me as co-host this week. You're not going to believe it. Jeff's here.
Oh, your most favorite co-host. Right past no co-host.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure.
Right above it.
Yeah.
Number one, baby.
Yeah, sure thing.
And when you're alone, Adam, it's just number two.
Poop.
You know, Adam.
Yeah, Jeff.
We've had a lot of fun over the years.
We sure have. On this episode of You Don't Even Like This Show, I keep saying we're ending this podcast, and you think you're out and they pull you right back in. That's actually a good line. We should write that down and use it more. Try and get it going.
Here's the thing. We should get it going. We should write that, and modify it a bit. Like just when I think I'm out.
Yeah.
They pull me right back in. We could do that. Just the main thing we'd have to do is just not have that be the only good part of a larger system. Yeah. That's
a very good point. So Jeff just mentioned memories. We've made some on this podcast over the years.
Quite a bit.
Quite a few. And we're going to go through some of our favorite moments from the You Don't Even Like This Show podcast.
Now, this would essentially be, I guess, what you would call in sitcom world a clip show.
Sure.
Is that right?
I think that is accurate. Yes.
And I think some people say that this is an excuse for a show to be lazy. And
those people are wrong.
I mean, we're lazy.
Well, sure.
Clips. Got the clips.
So should we just dive right in? We got a lot to get through.
Yeah, we've had some great stuff, man. So I think we should just get right to it and start talking about some of the amazing memories that we've all shared across the Delt's cumulative universe over time.
Yeah, I think a lot of this is going to hit people in the feels, because these are memories that you're going to hear these words and be like, oh, I remember that episode.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of deep nostalgia here. So we hope that you guys appreciate this as much as we appreciated compiling these clips and listening to the entire back catalog, which that took a minute. Yeah,
that's where people are wrong about this being a lazy endeavor. We had to listen to hundreds of hours of podcast audio to find these clips.
I mean, let's be honest, 10-ish years.
Because here's the thing. Me and Jeff were both very humble people, maybe the best at being humble on the internet.
I can't see anybody being more humble than us, but that's...
Yeah, don't step to us. We are absolutely the most humble. So because of that, if we do something fun and cool on the pod, we don't journal about it, so we remember it. It's so common.
We don't know you guys are going to skeet it at us or whatever for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
When we do it, so we're not time stamping that shit.
Yeah. So let's just dive right into it. This first one, it is from a very famous, beloved episode called Safety First. One of our rare interview episodes. Jeff is a big interview guy on Jeff Has Cool Friends, of course. Me, not so much. We haven't done a lot of interviews. So
this one was good though.
This one was very fun. This one was a lot of fun. Let's get right to it. Hey, man, thanks for agreeing to do this. I know you're nervous about it.
Yeah, you're not able to disguise my voice, right? Like people won't know it's me?
Yeah, of course. course.
But it's not disguised right now?
No, I mean, we're not even recording yet. I don't know why I would have already disguised your voice. This shit's not free, you know?
It's not?
Also, you won't hear it when it's disguised anyway. It doesn't really work that way. It would be way too distracting. So I think we're ready to get started. I already pre-recorded an intro where I set up your part. So I'm just going to do like a quick countdown and then I'll launch right into the interview. So when the interview starts, you'll be anonymous.
Okay, you're sure? You're sure?
Yes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everybody. Like I said at the beginning of the show, this week's guest has chosen to remain anonymous on account of the sensitive nature of what they're here to talk about. We've also taken the extra step of disguising their voice just to make things even more secure. And with all of that out of the way, I'm going to throw to the guest. Please tell us what you saw.
And you're 100% positive my voice is disguised?
Yes, Chet. Damn.
You're going to edit my name out? You just said my name!
Of course. Of course. I've been doing this for a long time. You know? I got it. Just tell your story.
Okay. Well, to make a very long story short, I'll skip all the boring stuff about how I got there. I was inside Area 51.
Inside? Like in the building?
Yeah, what I just say? Inside the building.
How did that happen? Did you like tweet at them every day for a year until they let you in?
I said I don't want to talk about how I got there.
Edit that out, Brett.
People will know it's me, about the band.
Go on.
So I'm inside Area 51, just poking around, and I'm bored. So I decide to do what anyone in that situation would do and see if there's proof of the existence of aliens.
Of course.
So I'm cruising the hallways, right? Opening doors, investigating shit. I think maybe the security is so strong outside the building because they assume no one will even get inside the fucking building. So here I am, just moving around, checking things out, opening shit up, and I finally open the right door, and I fucking see it.
What'd you see?
You know that scene in The Matrix?
Yeah.
The one where all the humans are in pods and the Matrix is using them for energy or whatever the fuck?
I think it was something like that. Yeah.
No, have you seen it? I haven't seen The Matrix.
Oh, I've read about it, but I think you're along the way.
So the way it's been described to me, picture that, but with aliens.
Aliens? Are you saying aliens are keeping humans in pods to use them for energy? And that you saw this at Area 51 with your own eyes?
No, man. It's the other way around. The aliens are in the pods, and the government's using them for energy.
Whoa. How do you know that's what was happening? Maybe they're just sleeping.
Adam, there was a sign that said alien power grid.
That's very on the nose and surprising. So you're saying that after years of aliens being portrayed as some kind of threat to society, it's actually the American government that is the threat to the aliens?
Bingo.
Well, that sure doesn't sound like America to me. Can you prove any of this?
Yeah, I'll take out my phone right now. Look, I took pictures.
You still there? Chet?
You know, I'm going to be honest. I feel a little bad for putting that episode out the way there were some technical problems I should have fixed.
Yeah, mostly you didn't do the song in the beginning.
Yeah.
That was like a big, because people were concerned about that. They were like, did you lose the rights to the opening song?
And no, I forgot because I was so, I was just in the thick of it.
A little juggling going on.
Yeah, we got a lot of podcasts. Sometimes you forget.
But it was a good episode, though.
It was a good episode. Chet is fine. He's in El Salvador, but
yeah,
he's fine. Otherwise, the weather, argue with the weather, It's great down there. Tropical paradise.
Speaking of paradises, Adam, I remember not terribly long ago, me and you put on our wizard caps.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to be honest, we proved why. And this, I believe, was the episode we called it. This is exactly what will happen in 2024.
Yes.
And we showed you all why we're the best in the business.
Yeah. This is a thing I sort of, at least in part, made my name on, predicting what's going to happen in elections. 2016, nailed it. 2020, nailed it. And 2024, let's give it a listen. All right, we are back from our standard commercial break. Like I said, in this third hour of the show, we're going to be getting into some 2024 election predictions. I sort of made my name, Jeff.
This is what the people tune in for, right?
Yeah, this is what I do.
You called 2016 in 2015. You predicted it exactly.
I called 2016. People don't remember it as well, but I did say in 2020, Trump was going to lose, but refused to leave. That happened. And we are now back on the block, standing on the corner, holding up the sign, saying, here's what's going to happen in the future. Right.
We should get you like a little, like a Karnak headset. Or like head thing. That's not racist. What Johnny Cash, yeah. What, you know what? Fuck it. Johnny Cash was doing Karnak on the Tonight Show.
I should get a megaphone.
Honestly, that's how most people want to hear political opinions, is through a megaphone. So I feel like that's not the worst idea you've ever had.
Is this better?
Yep. That. Okay. All right. So let's pretend that I am currently,
pretty good.
I'm leaving the bank and you're across the street outside of a 7-Eleven.
Okay. And I'm just shouting at you the future, what's going to happen in the election.
Yep. Oh, wow.
I'm going to put the megaphone down. This is actually, I don't like it.
Like, it seems weird. I don't know how we're not getting feedback off that thing.
Yeah, I built it myself. One specifically to use on podcasts. But I didn't like the effect. I felt like it was a little forced. And also, I'm not trying to be funny in a situation like this. I think, it deserves a little bit of gravity. This is a very important election. An election that, let's just get right to it. I think it's pretty obvious Biden is going to win this by a landslide, I would say.
I mean, yeah, if you think about it, like 2020.
He won in 2020 handily.
And you saw how these babies handled it. So like, obviously they must have realized at that point in time that it's over, right? Like once you stage an insurrection, once you do sedition and treason over an election, then that's it, right? It's game over, man, right? If you, to quote Bill Paxton.
And now, like, that really fervent portion of Trump's base is all in prison forever now. So they're never even going to come back to vote for him.
2020 was the crest. Welcome to the blue wave, Adam.
Yeah.
Like, I am with you with the Biden thing. And I think Democrats in general are going to, I think they're probably it's going to be close to a sweep.
Yeah. I think the one thing that is giving people some pause is Biden's age. And they think, they see these doctored photos of him standing on the stage with no idea where he's going. And they're like, Biden's losing his mental capacity. This is sort of a sub prediction. Mm-hmm. I think all of those concerns are going to go right out the window once we see the first debate.
I'm with you on that one too. Like, he's a guy that knows how to do it. And and honestly, like Trump is kind of going to roll over, I think, at the debate. Like, I think he doesn't have the wherewithal to sort of interrupt and to sort of because like Biden's not going to look like a fool.
No.
So I feel like once Trump knows that, he's kind of stuck, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the stage presence Biden has.
No. Not at all.
I'm really looking forward to that first debate. I feel like that is when I think America will be able to rest a little bit after that.
And like, I don't know, like, I got to be honest, in the 4 years he's been president, what has Biden fumbled?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he's got a pretty pristine track record here.
Promises made, promises delivered.
Yeah. And like, I don't do a lot of international stuff, but from what I've seen, he's handled all the international stuff very well.
Yeah. The only thing I could see undoing him a little is all the Shmenacide that's happening in Gaza right now. But also, I can't picture a world where Democrats would not do something about that.
Yeah, Democrats famously act
Yeah.
upon things. And also, too, and this is very important, I think the constituency and the voting public are smart enough to know that it wouldn't get better under Trump.
Right.
And if they did believe that, they'd be as incapacitated as they claim Biden is.
Yeah.
Which
Again, wait till the first debate,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine, as often as America pretends to care about genocide, meaning the American government, of all the times to really do it and really, intervene in a big way, you're going to want to do that with an election on the line, because otherwise, you would alienate, I feel like, a big part of your base by just letting something like that go.
Portion of that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then once you nip that in the bud, you just run on stuff like abortion, stuff that matters to people, stuff that matters to voters.
I definitely think wealth inequality will be a big thing that's brought up and how that's going to be remedied. I think that platform is a great idea. We've seen it in certain senators who have been talking about that since the 60s. But they didn't have the gas to make it to the presidential election because they weren't good enough. And nobody would get involved to sort of suppress that kind of thinking away, because Democrats want what's good for the people, not what's good for themselves. So they're going to platform progress and those progressive people. And I can't think of a more progressive candidate than Biden.
Yeah. And, I expect in his second, maybe third term, that he will add to those gains he's made in things like police reform.
It's wisdom.
Yeah.
He's gained wisdom. Yeah, absolutely.
Student loan debt, I feel like he's really I could see him, codifying Roe v. Wade into the Constitution.
Yeah. The legalization of marijuana federally.
Oh, sure.
Obviously that's a thing that's a slam dunk. You know, you don't mind me, you don't even like sports on my way through this show.
And also, here's the thing. If Trump wins, how bad can it fucking be?
It's not going to be a big deal. I don't know why everybody gets on that. It's not like he's going to start making concentration camps. That's
this Hitler thing.
Yeah. Everybody's you stop comparing him to Hitler. It's it's not like he's building concentration camps in Florida.
Yeah. It's
duh.
Exactly.
Fucking duh. It's 2024. You can't do Nazi shit because our grandparents killed all the Nazis in the 40s.
We are a nation of laws.
Yeah.
I could see him maybe, trying something, but the Supreme Court's going to intervene. And when the Supreme Court says you do something, Jeff, you do it.
The Constitution exists for a reason, and that's to be followed. I don't know if because that's an important thing to remember, too, is that the president is the servant of the people.
Right.
And that's why presidents famously don't enrich themselves.
Yeah.
Off of that presidency.
There's no king in this country. There's kings, and it's us, the people.
And the Sacramento basketball team.
And the Sacramento.
Los Angeles.
LA's hockey team. Yeah. Probably some other high school, college teams.
Lots of them. Yeah.
Lots of kings out there. Yeah.
Chessboard has one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Famous.
Burger King is great. Yeah.
Might be my favorite king. Although, who doesn't love King Charles? But Burger King also.
Yeah. LeBron James.
The king. King. Yeah.
We were close.
We
got some of the names.
We got the names right. And some things happened that we said, just not in the way we said them.
Yeah. I would say that we're batting 850 on that one.
Yeah. Which is still we're better than Tony Gwynn.
Take that to the bank and cash it, Mr. Gwynn.
Yeah. Put us in Cooperstown. Why don't you?
Yeah. I don't want to go to Cooperstown. That's not a fun.
Oof. I've been to the Baseball Hall of Fame. So disappointing. It's like a library that hates Barry Bonds. All right. Should we get into our next clip? Jeff, I am big fan of rap music.
Yeah. That's why you have that secondary nickname, the Rap Master.
Yes. Yeah. Adam Todd Rap Master Brown. Right.
Your very famous callback rap to the crowd that didn't really pan out the way you wanted, which was "Go Brown Boy, Go Brown Boy, Go."
if there was one misstep in my rap career, it was choosing the name Brown Boy.
Yeah.
Which it was just a reference to my last name.
It's his name.
Yeah. But people really took that the wrong way.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I forgive, I forget, I still listen to rap music. And on this episode, an episode I'm sure everyone remembers called The Best Rappers Alive, it was myself, YouTube sensation John Lewis, and famous condiment hater, Tiff Myers.
A connoisseur, if you will.
Talking about the best rappers of all time. This is normally something we would do on Listcast, but, you know, we just wanted to shake it up a little bit.
Mix it up, yeah.
Yeah. So let's give it a listen, shall we?
Enjoy.
Yeah, so top 5, it's difficult, especially top 5 living, because my era was the blog era. So pretty much anybody that's like probably 28 to maybe 37-ish was the blog era. So that's my era, but also, so obviously Jay-Z is on my top 5. You got Kendrick, blog, he's from the blog era. Wale, he's from the blog era. Meek Mill, he's from the blog era. And then the fifth spot was hard. I'm going to give it to Jadakiss just because if we talking rap, like his run is so crazy. And he gave us one of the greatest moments in the history of hip hop, that versus when they fucking destroyed Dipset. Yeah. Like that shit's like, if it was a hip hop version of ESPN Classics, that would be on there. Like what they did to Dipset, it literally broke Dip. First off, they barely got together. It broke Dipset up again. It made Cameron
up again.
It made Cameron go reunite. It made Cameron go reunite with Mace and make a podcast. Jim Jones fucking lost his mind. He's running around talking about he's more impactful than Nas. I don't know where.
He's coming out and saying that. I'm annoyed you said Wale, by the way, because like he was on my list because I'm from the DMV, and if you're from the DMV, you got to put Wale in your list.
Yeah, like man, Wale. We got it's a few rappers that held down an entire region. So like Wale held it down for the DMV. Big Sean was Detroit. Meek Mill pretty much held it down for all of Philly in that era. Yeah. And then outside of that, it was the South and the West Coast pretty much ran everything. But like that blogger, they held it down for entire regions.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all good picks. Tiff, what about you? What's your top 5 rappers? Living rappers.
A living.
Yeah.
Pusha T. I love Pusha T.
Oh, damn it. I knew I fucked up. That's what I meant to add. You know what? I'm sorry. I got to take off, Jake. I'm sorry. You know what?
Pusha T is.
Did the other half of the clips? Did he get like super religious too?
He did, but they're coming back with a new album in 2 days.
No, I know that.
Not super religious. He went like regular religious. I mean, he still raps. He just don't curse in it. But he's so good at it, you don't even realize it because his brother is also on the track.
He went from Malice to No Malice.
Yeah, which is low-key dope. That's a hard rap name. I ain't gonna lie. That's for a Christian rapper.
That creative.
It's not though. I mean, that's not a hard.
Nas. I have Nas, Redman. I love Redman.
Oh hell yeah.
Drake, and then Lupe Fiasco.
Those are 2 controversial top picks.
I mean, they're not in order. I thought my top pick is like Pusha T. If I had to pick, it would be Pusha T. But it went that way. Drake and Lupe.
Yeah, I'm surprised Drake made that list with everybody else on there. Just like
you need someone to like kind of mellow it out.
I'm sorry, he could never be top anything because he doesn't write his own stuff and he steals everybody's style.
That's why I have him, is because he's like a bunch of people in one.
you know what? I'm sorry. I'm a bump Jadakiss off and replace it with Pusha T because Pusha T's solo career is actually part of the blog era also. Like his solo career. He Clips era was pre-blog, but like when he went solo. So pretty much everybody but Jay-Z on mine is from the blog era.
That mixtape song where he rhymes over the Succession theme is so fucking good.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? Because I never heard the Succession theme, so I probably heard it and didn't know.
What is the name of that
also
song?
Honorable mention is Joe Budden.
Really? I never gotten a Joe Budden. Is that because you look like him right now?
Yeah. Joe Budden is the only rapper who he would have a sad rap. I went on a date listening to this Joe Budden Mood Music 4, which is a sad ass mixtape. I was on my way to a date. I got to the date so depressed, and then I just left in the middle of it because I was just so sad from Joe Budden. I was like, I gotta go. I'm depressed.
Yeah, I know nothing of Joe Budden except he's got a podcast and he's in sports gambling commercials now all the time.
The mood music mixtapes are good.
I never listened to
Pusha
them.
T song is Puppets, but it's the Succession remix.
Okay, I'm gonna see. I probably heard it. I just never watched Succession. I heard that was a good show though.
Pusha T's
Fucking banger.
All right. What about you, Adam?
All right, my turn. Here goes. Up top, Modest Yahoo.
The
What?
what?
What is a Modest Yahoo?
Modest Yahoo. He was like 90s, 2000s Hasidic Jew.
The 7-foot tall Hasidic Jew reggae guy.
Yeah, with
Your
the
top.
Was he like a Weird Al Yankovic type person or something? He did parody rap? That's what it
No,
sounds
he was-
like.
I mean, they're both Jewish, I think, but beyond that,
All right. Okay,
Modest Yahoo had fucking bars. I don't know if people remember. It seems like people don't, and that's fine. I'll just move on. Speaking of feeling judged, Bubba Sparks, obviously. Action Bronson.
These are all just white people, Adam.
What?
Why are they all white?
Also, Action Bronson, you could have just said Ghostface Killer. That's who he sounds exactly like.
I know there's like something about Action Bronson. Like there's something different about him when it comes to like comparing him to, I know they sound alike and their songs are a lot alike, but I think it's just that Action Bronson is
White?
No, I was going to say way overweight.
Okay.
I've struggled with my weight for years and years, so I just feel a little extra camaraderie.
It's not like Ghostface is jacked. Ghostface is kind of chubby too.
I mean, I feel like he could kick my ass, and I feel like I could take Action Bronson. Maybe that's what it is.
Okay.
Ghostface would wear me the
All
fuck
right.
out. Action Bronson, I just throw a fucking steak across the room and his fat ass would go chase it.
Okay. Sorry, please continue. I'm sorry. You're right. It's your
And
list.
no, I don't think my list is all white people. I haven't gotten through it all the way because I was,
Sorry, you're right.
All right.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm going to take it from the top. Modest Yahoo, of course. Bubba Sparks, Action Bronson, an obvious one. Everlast.
Okay, who the fuck is Everlast? Or what is that? Is that a
You remember
group?
Everlast? He had the late, and you really might know what it's like.
He with Santana. He beefed with Eminem for a little bit. He was one of Eminem's beefs.
Yeah, Eminem made fun of him for having a heart attack in the studio.
Yeah.
I know Eminem beats with some clowns. I never heard of EverQuest.
EverQuest is the RPG.
Everlast, I think Everlast is the first white rapper. I'm pretty sure.
No,
He had-
no. Everyone. Okay.
You really not know what it's like.
Do you have Uncle Cracker next?
He wasn't a rapper.
He was.
He was Kid Rock's DJ. So
I'm sorry.
Everlast. All right. I'm going to try this again. Modest Yahoo, Bubba Sparks, Action Bronson, Everlast, and of course, rounding out the list, best rapper alive, the guy from Third Base.
Who?
The guy from Third Base.
I thought you said they weren't all white people. These are all white people.
I don't mean the white guy from Third Base. I'm not a fucking Nazi.
Third Base was all white guys, dude. Like they're all white guys.
The DJ wasn't white. Shout out to Richie Rich.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
So you think the DJ whose name you don't wait, is his name? His name is Richie Rich, and you think he's the best rapper?
No, I'm just saying. I mean the guy with the high top fade. The guy who was in Bamboozled, a Spike Lee joint.
The one who took the white guy who took credit for Nas.
He's white?
Yes.
Who? MC Search?
Yes. He takes credit for Nas and owns like a percent of Illmatic. That's your guy.
And he plays a white guy in the movie.
Shit. I mean, I guess that movie makes more sense now. The ending.
How does he own a percentage of Illmatic?
He said he discovered Nas and he helped produce Illmatic, so he owns like a percentage of it. That's why Jay-Z and Ether had that verse like you got your publishing or something from MC Search.
Oh, Searchlight. Oh, Searchlight
Publishing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because of that bar, I think he is probably the best rapper alive.
That's your top guy is MC Search.
MC Search, who's yeah, I don't even remember who yours was because now I'm just thinking about
I put MC Scat Cat over MC Search.
Well, that's harsh. That is a little harsh. I stand by my list.
I mean, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah. I almost put the guy from the Beastie Boys on my list also. But, you know,
Which one?
I only
Are you
have,
going to make them fight it out?
you know, just whichever one's fine. Whoever's still alive.
You could have added Rock.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Hey, Jeff, remember that time we did a live episode?
I do. I remember there was a few, some in some smaller venues.
Right.
But I got to be honest, there is, of course, the one that we released as that double album.
Yes.
And I believe the episode title of the same name, right? Live at SoFi.
Yeah, live at SoFi Stadium. Because you're right, we had done a bunch of shows before and we were in smaller venues. And, you know, you book that smaller venue, it sells out right away. And then you got to do like a residency almost. Yeah. You know, you end up having to do 7-8 nights in fucking Wichita or something like that. Which we did a great show in Wichita. I don't know why I called it fucking Wichita.
We did, 7 or 8 great shows in Wichita.
Well, yeah, we had to because we sold so many tickets.
We were contractually obligated to have a blast in Wichita.
And we did. We did. So for our most recent live show, we thought, you know, why not a little bit bigger of a venue?
And a little bit closer to home.
A little closer to home, not as much traveling. We tour bust up. Nevertheless, but
although I tell you, with all the traffic, you might as well be taking a flight to Wichita. You know what I mean? Oh.
Hey. Should we just give it a listen?
Let's go back to the highlights.
This is a clip from You Don't Even Like This Show live at SoFi Stadium.
Dude, look at this crowd. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize we were this popular. But no, I don't think we can smoke pot in here. Also, only cops call it pot. A cop got shot? That's not on me, man. I didn't expect to sell this many tickets. I can't vouch for all these people. No, you stop being a crowd in front of all these people. I told you we should have done this in the desert like Coachella. There's way more room. Okay, I wouldn't say we're doomed. That's a little dramatic. The fires out there are concerning, but people will calm down once we start. Kind of glad we decided against coming to the stage through the crowd. It's pretty crazy out there. Oh yeah, thanks man. Give me 2. I'll Venmo you. Also, you know what I was thinking? I'm glad we decided against coming to the stage through the crowd. It's crazy out there. Yeah, I think we're up 2002 or something. Hey, I'll look it up when we're back on the bus. You want to start the pod? Yeah, let's give these people what they came for.
Jeff, that was pretty wild.
I got to be honest, man. These are memories that will last forever. Indelible memories.
Indelible memories, especially with that one on account of all the lawsuits. We are facing some lawsuits.
I would like to give a huge shout out, and I never thought I would thank this, to the fine print for giving us that legal umbrella that allows us to continue recording these episodes, including this clip show.
Right. Yeah, if you're listening to this, you agree to never sue us for anything.
That's right. We're the Disney Plus of podcasting.
Absolutely. You agree to arbitration.
Speaking of stadiums, Adam.
Yes.
I do recall a delightful episode.
A delightful episode that was the result of kind of a company outing. I found the network just flush with cash. I mean, we brought in, I think the year this happened, maybe 10, 12 million, something.
It was good. It was impressive. I think people do know that we are deep into the 7 figures, but I didn't know if they knew that we'd hit 8.
I don't know if they realized we have take the whole squad to the Taylor Swift Eras Tour money.
Classic.
But we did that. I rounded up all the hosts, past and present, and we went to the Eras Tour at SoFi Stadium. And then after that, me and Jen Scott gave a honest but fair review of Taylor Swift's show at SoFi Stadium. Let's give it a listen. Oh, and we are back from break. We, in this 4th hour of the show, are reviewing a Taylor Swift concert we recently went to at SoFi motherfucking Stadium. Same place we had our live episode, which we played a clip from earlier in this pod. Remember the live show at SoFi? It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy there. It's like being vertical. You're sitting like in the seats and it feels like you're at a 90-degree angle. But I'm really glad that we got to go.
Yeah, it was fun. I saw Metallica there once, and there were like mosh pits breaking out, but I was way up top. So it was like having like box seats for Woodstock 99. Like you're just seeing all the chaos unfold, but you're above it.
I saw BTS there twice.
That's a lot.
It was awesome, but I feel like I felt like I lived there afterwards, and I'm just really glad we got to be a part of the Eras tour.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's something you want to experience. You don't want to be left out.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go even at first, and then people just like everyone was talking about it, and I'm like, well, you're not going to go to the Eras tour, and I don't go.
We can't have an online platform and not have gone because I think it's illegal, and that we will get canceled by Taylor Swift's fan base for not going.
Yeah, we might get drone striked by Taylor Swift herself for not going. She did 6 nights. It's kind of rude to not go one of those nights.
Of us if we didn't go see her.
Yeah, I feel like, I actually ended up going a few times, but just a couple times by myself. But
yeah, well, we like when you have the money to spend.
Yeah. I mean, network's doing great, never been better. So I have the available income. I like that. One night she played the hits. Then there was another night she played like the more obscure stuff. And then, like the B-sides, the import stuff that you have
to. The night that she just played Taylor's version of everything.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Because you can really tell the difference.
Yeah, you can really tell the difference. And if it's not Taylor's version, but like whose version is it?
Right. Is it Scooter's version?
Is it Scooter? I mean, shouts out to Scooter, but like I'm here for Taylor, Yeah. It's not the Scooter era.
No, not anymore.
No. Do you think that the Eras tour era is the best era?
I mean, we had dinosaurs during like the Jurassic era.
That's true.
So that is pretty great. The 80s were cool. I mean, not cool, but cool.
Well, 1989 is the year that Taylor Swift came into the world, right?
Which is what makes the 80s cool. It's all the other like Reagan.
She got in at the last second.
Yeah. She saved the 80s, I think you could argue, because they sucked up to that point.
Yeah. When she was giving out the cowboy hat, though, at the Eras tour, I was so glad that she picked you.
Oh, yeah. I look great in a cowboy hat.
And like of all the little girls screaming, she picked you.
Well, I mean, I can't say too much about it because of the lawsuit, but there are some people who claim I like.
You did shove some people to the ground.
Yeah, but they weren't. She was tall for 13. I thought she was a fully grown adult.
You can't tell with teenagers anymore how old they are.
No, they're so grown. They're so grown. I thought I was just fighting a fully grown female adult for that cowboy hat.
Lucky for you, it started raining. So like some chaos started happening. And then everyone was just like, oh my God, Taylor in the rain. Who even cares?
Yeah, the rain was nuts. The lightning. That's risky. She should have maybe stopped the show.
Yeah, but instead she got out her golf clubs and she started swinging.
Yeah, which real golf balls. Just into the crowd. That's dangerous. She shouted 4 before each one, but like we know what we can see you. You don't have to give us the vocal warning.
You think it was worth it? All of the risk?
I think you mean going to Inglewood? It's like it's not as bad as people make it out to be. That's just a thing they say in rap songs. Inglewood always up to no good. They're always up to some good also.
No, Adam, I'm fucking with you. I meant the golfing in the rain.
Oh. It was a risk for sure. She did not die, at least. Did get struck by lightning.
Do you know that though?
Yeah, it's kind of like that thing at Jonestown where Jim Jones pretended to get shot in the chest and then came back out dancing on stage. And history has since been like, did the CIA just kill Jim Jones? Could have been the same thing because they did drag Taylor Swift off the stage
Right.
after that happened. And then she comes back out and plays Blank Space.
I wasn't even sure what was real anymore, if the rain was real, if the lightning was real. I just like felt like my whole reality had been broken.
Well, it was all the drugs going around in the audience.
Yeah, we were really ripping a new hole in the portal of time and space.
Yeah, it was like fucking the original Woodstock.
Yeah, not that 90s bullshit with Green Day.
Fortunately, very few assaults in the audience at the Taylor Swift show. A few.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have some. It's a Taylor show.
But it was woman on man, so it's fine.
Right. Those girls, they actually just invite men just to get attacked. Which, like,
that guy shouldn't have been dressed like that.
The men were asking for it, yeah.
Absolutely. And let them say something. Who's going to believe them, you know?
What happens at a Taylor Swift concert stays at a Taylor Swift concert. Like, we have honestly said way too much.
Yeah. I don't know if I feel like we could lose a little bit of that Taylor Swift sponsorship money over this, but also she's spreading so much around. Is she ever even going to hear this?
Yeah, I don't know. I hope that she does because, you know, we really appreciate her giving us like one of the nights for free.
Yeah. And all the songs she played
felt like it was just for us.
Yeah, I mean, she played all my favorite Taylor Swift songs, like Shake It Off. I think she played Hit 'Em Up. I remember that. Cruel Summer.
Which was so crazy that it became such a big song over last summer because it wasn't even from that album.
It wasn't from that album. And the fact that she played the Bananarama version at the concert of Cruel Summer and not the Taylor Swift version, not Taylor's version, Bananarama's version. Which,
it was kind of like a dark cover.
Well, I think Taylor Swift got sued by Olivia Rodrigo for Cruel Summer. I think she ripped off that Olivia Rodrigo Deja Vu song.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of similarities between those two songs.
It was really cool though that like that was the first time anyone had seen a Labubu before.
Yeah. What's that? I saw that. I saw it. What was it? Remind me. I was there.
Gremlin. It was that little gremlin toy that she brought out that everyone's obsessed with now.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So the release of the Labubu, I know we weren't supposed to talk about it. But I can't, like, our fans are so important to me. They deserve to know.
They have to know what happened inside that Swift concert.
Yeah.
Night. It's not like there were cameras, video cameras,
not allowed. Any of the footage that you see from the Eras tour, they pre-recorded so that like people wouldn't think it was weird.
Or it's AI. Check her fingers. Make sure they look normal before you go sharing that.
And they never do. The fingers with Taylor, the one thing that is like so hard to identify between her and AI is that her fingers sometimes do just grow new ones.
Yeah, she's got 6 or 7 depending on, per hand. Or sometimes.
Yeah, that's how she's so good at songwriting.
Yeah, when you got those extra fingers, you can hold extra pencils and shit.
Yeah, and play extra guitar notes.
Yeah, she played some guitar solos that would melt your face, people.
She's so good at every instrument.
Yeah. It was, just seeing her, play the guitar solo. Then she tosses that guitar into the crowd. Guitar player seemed very angry. I don't think it was her guitar to toss, but it's Taylor Swift. What the fuck are you going to do?
She'll get another one.
Just made the rounds like circuit training, hitting every fucking instrument and then tossing.
The drum solo, though, I didn't expect that. And to also toss those into the crowd. Yeah.
That was dangerous. They're all heavy instruments, but come on, drums?
She's wild for that.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to address, obviously the tragedy that took place there. 14 people went missing, still haven't been found.
Oh, right in the massage train.
Yeah. The whole train. It's like it found tracks somewhere and
It just took off. And like, when you have thousands of people doing a massage train, things are bound to get a little crazy. But we didn't expect it to really like go off the rails, literally like that.
No. You never expect it. It happens a lot, but
Someone stopped the train to start braiding someone else's hair to do a braid train instead of a massage train. And from there, it just became like war.
Yeah, it was chaos. That was like Woodstock 99.
That was so scary. I was like actually really uncomfortable because I was really worried about everybody. And like, you know, Taylor tried to put a stop to it, but like some things the artist just can't control from the stage.
Yeah, I think it was the wrong time to play break stuff. I mean, just
you know,
the crowd, the way they were, a Limp Bizkit cover was not really the right move. But I'm not going to blame Taylor Swift.
She has to
for
stick
that.
to the set list.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
blame the culture of violence in America.
Yeah, without the set list, like she just wouldn't have even known what to play next. So like, it's not like you can just skip a song, even if violence is breaking out. You can't just like be like, well, I guess I'm not going to play this one.
Yeah, and you can't stop the show.
No, you have to make everybody keep going. Like, because if you don't just move forward, everyone's going to just focus on that forever.
Right. So yeah, that part was a bummer, but I think overall, you know, really strong show. She played all the songs, you know?
She did play like every song, and there's like 20 songs in the world.
Yeah.
And for her to play all 20 songs, crazy.
She played most songs. There's all those reports about how the sound inside SoFi and the crowd, it was so intense, it caused like actual earthquake type tremors. What they're not telling you when you read those stories, the 101 completely destroyed.
That did suck because it took like 2 days to get home.
Yeah. And normally from SoFi, you get home in 16 to 18 hours.
Yeah. But this was like a full 2 days. And like, luckily we bought enough snacks at SoFi to last us in the car.
Yeah. Snacks at SoFi are really cheap. So
yeah,
if you go, you want to stock up.
And like, it's like really nutritious stuff too. So like we had really cheap, nutritious food. Thank God that lasted us the full 2 days of getting out of there.
Yeah. We walked. Nuts.
That is crazy.
Who
Well, we
does
didn't really have a choice when all of our cars fell into earth.
Yeah. Which again, the earthquake,
I was thankful.
the tremors. Yeah. I was thankful we could walk, which is more than I can say for a lot of people at the end of that show.
Like there was a lot of like climbing out of like really deep crevices in the earth that had like shaken open. But, you know, that's always a skill that I had wanted to learn. And we figured out how to do rock climbing. And I'm like so grateful for Taylor for like putting us through that so we could learn all of those things to be better.
Yeah. The fire was tricky navigating that, but
that was hard, but I did just pray.
And it also just looked like, more cool concert shit, pyrotechnics, who doesn't love them? Sort of spiced up the walk home a little bit.
Yeah. And like my connection with God got really strong from all the prayer that we did. So like, again, really just grateful.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have done it any different.
No, I wouldn't change a single thing about that Taylor Swift show, except for the tragic consequences of the earthquake-like tremors and the people who went missing from the massage train.
Yeah.
Other than that, and I mean, I wish she would have played Enter Sandman. But
wait, I thought she played every song. I can't believe I forgot about that one.
Yeah, she didn't play Enter Sandman. That's the only song she didn't play. She played Smells Like Teen Spirit. She played Under My Thumb. She played The Sign by Ace of Base. She must not know that group's unfortunate history.
I can't believe we didn't talk about Tupac's Hologram coming out.
The Tupac hologram. That was crazy.
We almost forgot about that, which like I know a lot happened, but that was really big.
And speaking of big, the way it battle rapped the Notorious Big hologram.
Yo, wow. Yeah.
And then they both lost to Taylor Swift. Come on.
Yes, that was so crazy. And like, honestly, whoever is the hologram animator deserves an award.
Oh, yeah.
At the Hologrammies this year, they better take it.
I would hope. I hope they sweep the Hologrammies for sure. So yeah, it took a long time to get home, but I think overall might have been one of the best shows I've obviously ever seen.
If I don't have like 3 or 4 scraps with death at a concert, like what did I even pay for?
Yeah. I made a lot of friends that night. They're all still here.
Yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah, you have
family
to
now.
take care. You have to adopt the children that lost their parents in the earthquake. Like that's what Taylor would have done. So
Yeah, and it is what Taylor did. She took hundreds and hundreds of kids in, even a lot who didn't lose parents. She just kind of ended the show.
that.
Yeah, she ended the show just kind of like gathering up children to.
She was like banging on the stage, being like, "This is our house now."
Yeah, it was so cool.
It was so cool. I loved it.
Yeah, yeah. And I assume she's just turning those hundreds of kids into hundreds of Taylor Swifts. So we'll have a lifetime of
At the end
enjoyment.
of this, we're gonna have like 200 songs.
Yeah, or more. 250.
Yeah.
even, I would bet. So do we have any final thoughts on Taylor? Would you go again?
Absolutely, I would go again, and I would do anything to go again.
Yeah, I might go tonight. Oh man, we're back. What a great show.
Marvelous experience, everybody.
Yeah, it was so fun. Always been a big Swiftie. Always will be. Happy we did it.
Can I talk to you real quick?
Yes.
All right. Can you just edit this, like leave this out of the edit?
Of course. You know how I do. Very professional.
I'm just looking at the list now and I see the clip that you just posted. Can you not do that? Like, I don't even, when did this air?
I mean, it's been fed into the machine and I can't, like, you can't unring that bell. So
like, did you like block me from the show?
Well, when I posted the episode, this episode is called Who is Jeff May, by the way.
I've never heard of this episode.
Huh? I mean, you're all over it.
No, like
you're all over it, Jeff.
Okay, but I mean,
when I posted it, I did it on Instagram and I did the friends and family thing. So that might be why you didn't
wait.
see
Am I
it.
not in your like a close friends thing?
Yeah, one of them, but I might have just like posted it to the wrong close friends.
All right, well, just don't play the clip.
Okay,
and we'll be cool. All right.
We will not.
Okay,
play the next clip.
Let's go to the next clip. Yeah.
Listen, dude, I know it's weird bringing it up on a podcast. I would normally just hit you up in private, but my schedule is stacked today. Dude, you look like shit. What happened?
I really don't want to talk about it, if I'm being honest.
Come on, man. Like, we're boys. We're bros.
All right. Okay.
Let me know what's happening. Because I cannot stress enough. You look like shit.
Yeah. Okay. Between you and I, and like, if this stays between you and I, please. Danger beat the absolute shit out of me yesterday.
What?
Like, he fucking wrecked me. And I'm not going to lie, dude, he brought his entire family.
Damn.
I think his like daughter was recording it with her little phone.
Oh, with the
it's like a little
sparkly things on it. It's got a unicorn on it.
I seriously don't know what is in that man. It was like fighting a fucking ferret or something.
Oh,
like,
I fought a ferret.
I like can't taste right now.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's a fucking savage, dude.
I mean, I thought you were gonna fight like in public. Like, did that?
Fucking
you just decided you just like fought like at a Safeway or something?
It was at the fucking Smart and Final. You know, the one on Burbank and Hollywood Way on the corner there by the car wash.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I fucking bumped into him and his whole family, and they beat the shit out of me. And I'm not gonna lie, like I was ready for it. Like he didn't sucker punch me. He's just like, let's get this out of the way. And and I was like, all right, man, I don't want to do that. I legitimately was like, I don't want to hurt you in front of your family.
Well, of course, yeah.
And then he's like, I can assure you won't. And then that dude wrecked my shit. It was like trying to fight a Mack truck. Like, I swear
Jesus.
to Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ. But anyway, like, if you can keep that lipped up, I don't want anybody to know that.
I mean, that's not even going in the outtakes. I
kind
wouldn't.
of a fucking reputation in this network. So, like, if you wouldn't mind keeping that reputation set, I have a fucking career to worry about.
I got you, dude. You know that's not going in the pod.
Thanks, man. All right, now, fucking let's talk about John Daly. Ouch.
Jeff, I'm so sorry. I thought I edited that out.
Just okay. All right. Just take it out in post. Please.
I'll see if I can. We record this to analog tape, and famously, there's no way to edit tape like that. You know, you can't just like cut apart and, reattach it or anything like that.
All right. Maybe just we'll hire somebody to cut that out.
Sure.
All right. I'm just going to take your word for it that you're going to leave that one out.
Yeah, I'll take that out. Don't you worry, bud.
Okay. So hold on. Let me get back to my composure here.
Yeah, we want to create a natural restarting point for where after I edit all that out. So
now, Adam.
Yeah, Jeff.
I know you don't even like sports. But did you also know that you don't even like bands?
Whoa, that is an inflammatory thing to say, but it's true. I host a podcast with Travis Clark and Andy Sell called You Don't Even Like This Band. And as a means of promoting that podcast, we did an episode of this pod that people might remember called Rockstar Stories You Won't Believe. And we've actually got a couple clips by that, a couple meaning 3, which that's not what a couple traditionally means, but it's 2025.
That's a crowd of clips.
Yeah, we got a crowd of clips from this pod coming. But right now, we're going to listen to the first one, which is about a Fleetwood Mac story that is not as famous as it should be. Here goes. Oh, and we're back from break.
What a break it was.
Oh, it was such a break.
This is the best break I've ever had.
That's Andy Sell. Travis Clark is here. We are your hosts normally on a podcast called You Don't Even Like This Band, but this week my You Don't Even Like This Band co-hosts are taking over the You Don't Even Like This Show stage.
Goddamn right.
So we can tell you stories about your favorite rock stars that did not make it into the You Don't Even Like This Band podcast.
And I don't know how we left some of these out. Like, these are really good stories.
Well, mine, it hadn't happened yet. So it's,
Should we start with the Lindsey Buckingham thing?
I mean, I feel like that's what every band meeting sounds like. Should we start with the Lindsey Buckingham thing?
Yeah.
Anytime Lindsey Buckingham's been a member of anything, every conversation has started with, let's talk about the Lindsey Buckingham thing.
And we always, if you listen to that podcast, you've probably even heard me talk about it on this podcast. It's one of the reasons Lindsey Buckingham is one of my favorite musicians. Every time they replaced him, whenever he would leave the band, they had to hire 2 people to replace him, which is in and of itself fascinating.
Yeah, because one person alone couldn't be that mean to Stevie Nicks. You needed 2 people to do it. Yeah.
One of the stories along those lines we never got to on the podcast, it is somehow this wasn't even in the behind the music. It seems like they're just trying to erase this moment in Fleetwood Mac history altogether. But people might or might not recall Fleetwood Mac. I think their most controversial album, Fleetwood Mac Goes to Space, which, right there, tell me you're doing too much cocaine without telling me you're doing too much cocaine. Like, what are you, the Friday the 13th franchise? What are you going to do in space, Fleetwood Mac?
Everybody goes to space. Jason did it. Leprechaun did it. Pinhead did it.
This would have made sense around like the original Star Wars era. Like they did this in the 90s. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it was like right around the time of the fucking one of those disasters too, right? Like I think
is what caused the space shuttle to explode.
Yeah. They crashed into it.
It was like, what, Columbia? Is that the one?
Well, I think it would have maybe come off as less weird and forced if it was just like a concept album about going to space, but they tried to record it in space.
Yeah, it was just regular songs. Like it wasn't even about space. So it was just like, you're telling us the recording process in this title, right? Which, I mean, it was expensive and I'm sure completely strenuous. You've got to do all that training, that 0G training to be able to do that.
Right. It was an impressive physical feat. I just think mentally they weren't there enough to produce a very cohesive album.
Oh, no, not by then. No.
Because this is deep into the Fleetwood Mac cocaine era. They're spending like $2-3 million a month on the nose candy, the booger sugar.
It's not easy to get that stuff into space.
No. I mean, if you sneeze, it goes there. Forget about it.
In space, nobody hears you snort, is what they tell you.
And what I found it's more funny than anything. I think history was mad at the time just because it felt like, oh, automation has taken all our jobs. But by this point, they've tried to replace Lindsey Buckingham so many times. They've hired like 8 different people to be Lindsey Buckingham. So this time they're like, you know what? It's the 80s. And by that, I mean the 90s, which we just said a minute ago.
Yes. But the groundwork for this
It's Fleetwood Mac. They're behind, they're ahead and behind simultaneously.
It took this planning started in the 80s. It took until the 90s to have the technology.
Well, yeah, I mean, they did it. I mean, they didn't use. You can't use like NASA space apparatus, right? Like they had to have their own private stuff built, and this is before SpaceX and all that shit. So it's not like it takes a year or so to build, at least to build a shuttle launch pad, and then the tower.
The problem they ran into was, as one tends to do when you're taking a bunch of coke, Travis, Andy,
Yep.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Is you don't really think about the future and things that might happen. So when they built this studio to go into space, they built it for a 5-piece band. Yikes. And Lindsey Buckingham leaves
again.
But if Lindsey leaves, you need 2 more people, so you need 6.
So what do?
Robots.
You use a robot.
The right off the shelf iBook that everybody had.
The Lindsey X3000. Yeah, it was a bold decision, and
it looked a lot like
to build it delayed the whole process even further.
Yeah, but it looked like, if you've seen Superman 3, when the lady becomes the computer.
Oh yeah,
it kind of looked like that, but instead of that bouffant hair, it's all wires. It's like it's Lindsey wire hair,
But that same big, stupid, floppy David Byrne suit he used to wear.
Yeah, that's what was weird.
In the 80s. Yeah. It looked even more alarming, which is hard to do because Lindsey Buckingham is a scary looking guy.
Yeah, it looked like a robot scarecrow.
At least in the 80s.
Yeah.
Which is just, I don't understand why do that, because you can just why do you have to make it humanoid at all? Just have it be a machine that can play the guitar the way he does. I'm sure you don't need a humanoid design to do that efficiently.
So what are you saying?
The decision to make him aesthetically not only humanoid, but also to match Lindsey Buckingham, but somehow seem like a scarier killer android version of Lindsey Buckingham is just like, that's, I guess, where the cocaine comes in.
Sure. And to your point, it could literally just be a computer. Like, I don't know, the Fleetwood iMac.
Yeah.
There you go. Exactly. There you go.
Yeah. Why go to all the trouble, put him in the suit, put the eyeliner on it? It's a robot. That's going to melt.
Yeah.
We hadn't figured out proper heat distribution and technology back then.
Also, too, like robots are heavy. When you're putting stuff into space, you have to, weight's a thing.
Yeah.
They also did not design those fingers for quality guitar playing. It's got like fucking Joe Camel fingers.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I don't know why it's not just a bunch of like tendrils or or like wires or something.
Or picks. It should just be actual picks on like little.
Okay, don't be weird, Travis.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What do you talk?
I'm just
guitar picks for a hand.
Yes, it's a guitar bot. It doesn't need to make food. It doesn't need to eat itself. Just
it does need to be able to pour water on somebody's lap, though.
Well, that's where you have the little hose in the other hand.
So that's the Kowlooning application that they programmed into it.
The Kowloon robot.
Yeah.
So people, if you've never heard that story, look it up. There's way more detail to it. The time Fleetwood Mac hired a robot to replace Lindsey Buckingham. It's nuts. Jeff, did you know about any of that?
I honestly did not know anything about that, but that's how I operate with that band. Of just being like, I did not know that, and that is correct.
Yeah. Well, we call it You Don't Even Like This Band for a reason. We talk about bands that sometimes people don't like, as opposed to those bands that everybody likes. There's so many of those.
Yeah, there are lots of those bands.
Just universally adored.
Yeah. What's this next one here? Wait, what?
Well, we did surely if you don't remember the Who is Jeff May episode, you do remember the What is Jeff May episode. You're not on it quite as much. We had Danger Van Gorder and Daughter Van Gorder. I don't remember which one on.
I am fully unaware that you have apparently released multiple episodes of your show about me that I didn't approve of.
I mean, you didn't
know about,
disapprove of them at the time, so
I didn't know they were happening.
Oh, well, yeah, the window's closed. Again, the fine print, you have approximately 14 hours from after a podcast goes up to take any legal action against us.
All right, just if you could cut this out too, I'd appreciate it.
I would.
Right.
I would
Let me hear
never.
the clip. Let me hear the clip that you apparently put out. I'm gonna need to hear the whole episode, obviously. But
Well, why don't we just me and you will listen to the clip, and I won't put it in the podcast, and then after we listen to it, you decide, because I think it's actually kind of flattering. So,
all right, let's just play it.
So, Danger.
Hey, yeah.
Danger Van Gorder. This isn't going to be in the podcast. I'm not even I wouldn't even put this in the outtakes. It's very, very personal.
What are we doing here? What?
Well, I heard Jeff told me something. Jeff told me that you and him finally fought, which I thought.
Hang on. Is he okay? Like, I'm kind of worried about him.
Physically, he's mostly okay. Emotionally, he seems shattered. I thought this fight was going to happen for people to see.
Fight?
Yeah. Did you not?
Wait, hang on. What did he tell you?
He said you ran into each other at Smart and Final. You know, the one there on the corner, Hollywood Way by the car wash in Burbank?
I know what you're talking about, but I saw him at the Vons.
Okay. I mean, he might be a little.
Right. There's the Vons on Hollywood Way.
He might be a little punch drunk, it sounds like, because it seems like you just absolutely curb stomped Jeff, which is not the outcome anyone was expecting, except maybe you. What exactly? How did this go? What
okay,
happened?
I mean, he's telling you that we fought and I won.
Yes,
in the parking lot at a Vons, or is it
while your family was watching and one of your precious children was filming it on her phone.
Okay, she
a little young to have a phone, but
it's a toy. No, she did get video of this. We didn't fight, and I know that a lot of people are like, "Oh, it finally happened." Yes, dude. I mean, it sounds exciting because we did that charity thing, to get all that money, to raise that money for the Islamic Defense Fund back in 2017. But that's not why he looks the way he looks. And if he's dressing it up like he and I fought, then I'm getting too much credit for, because what happened was he just kept tripping. He comes out of the Vons. Yeah, he comes out of the Vons. And he's walking past and he's like, "Oh, hey, Danger, what's up?" He falls off the curb, into the parking lot.
Do you think he was drunk? No,
he was stone sober.
Weird.
And he got up and he's like, "Oh gosh, golly, I can't believe, I'm with my family over here. My girls are right over there." And he falls twice. He falls into a tree. His face goes into the tree. And there's a little
the tree in the middle of the Vons parking lot there on Hollywood Way.
So you fall over the once, you stagger, about 3 yards or so to the little planter on the other side.
Oh, sure.
He goes face first into this tree. There's a little tiny branch. It goes into his cheek, it looks like a puncture.
I saw that. I thought you stabbed him.
No. And both my girls start crying. The one whips out her little recording device because it's like watching a tornado. You can't look away. Sure. And she starts recording, and you can hear her sobbing in this thing. Honey, come here. Do you remember when we saw that man who looks terrible? He kept falling and hurting himself. You don't remember that? Oh God, Did you fall and hurt yourself, baby? Go back and keep playing your iPad, honey. I think she shut up. I think she shut out this memory. It was really messed up.
Yeah, we'll get.
Okay, Daddy's friend, Mr. Jeff. He fell once. He fell into the tree.
It was funny.
Yeah. Everyone was crying. He was crying, and he kept saying, "Please don't tell anyone. Please don't tell anyone." He goes over again into the hood of, I want to say like a Mazda or something.
Probably a Mazda, yeah.
Probably a Mazda, but like that hood ornament, you know, that famous Mazda hood ornament, it goes into his shoulder, another puncture, you know, and he's clutched his face, he's clutched his shoulder, you know, and he's like, oh God, I can't believe this is happening. And like, he's so disheveled now at this point. Cause I think that first one, when he landed on his forehead, gave him the concussion, you know, at the first concussion at the very least. And then just all the staggering, all the tripping. And I'm like, can I please get you to an urgent care? And he's like, no, man, I can't go back there. They know me. And I was like, what does that mean? What do you mean? Yeah. And he refused to get help. He's bleeding from 2 or 3 places. He's going into his car. He falls into his car. He hits his head on the door jamb around his car. And I'm like, Jeff, you can't drive, dude. You can't drive. And I'm like, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get you, let me get my car seats, my kids' car seats into your car. My wife can drive our Honda home. I will take you to the hospital. He said, no, I can't go back there. They know me. I'm like, the hospital knows you? He's like, yeah. They know me.
The urgent care and the hospital.
The urgent care, the urgent care, the hospital. Like he's just so ashamed and overwhelmed, and he kept saying that like I just, what was it? He's like, I just needed to get salt, man. I just needed salt. That's all I needed was salt.
At Trader Joe's?
No, this is at the Vons, sweetheart.
What's Vons?
Vons is it's the boring.
You know, the Vons on Hollywood Way there.
The Vons on Hollywood Way, yeah.
In Burbank.
In Burbank. It's got the it's the boring grocery store. They don't have lollipops for kids.
The one where you saw Jeff hurt himself.
Yeah. At the end of it, I had to pick him up, and the dude is light as a feather. I don't know what's going on. Like, I think he's just hollow inside. Not like emotionally. He's a wonderful man.
Well, emotionally too,
yeah. But like, I had to pick him up, and I'm like, okay, like, new plan. I'm just walking you down. I'm gonna carry you to the hospital in St. Joe. Also very close, like the Providence hospital there.
The one right there, yeah.
Really close to that Vons.
Yeah.
And I walked him in there, and he's sobbing, he's bleeding, he's crying. My kids are my kids are following along with me, and they're like, I don't understand, Daddy, what's happening? I'm like, honey, we have to get this person some help. And he's like, please don't. They know me. Please don't. They know me. I just can't.
What was like the know me part?
I still don't understand what he meant by that, sweetheart.
Yeah. What does he mean?
Maybe it's because they were being mean.
Maybe the hospital staff were mean to him?
Yeah.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, but I need to hear their side of it before I judge. Like, what did he do, you know?
Yeah, I think the hospital staff were mean to him at least once, but honestly, maybe not. Maybe he's just really afraid of being vulnerable.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, because he opted to tell me you beat his ass as opposed to just he's whatever this condition is that's causing him to fall all the time.
I mean, I think that if I was actually in a ring with this guy, or like, you know, even with boxing gloves on, like, he's going to break every bone in his body. Like, something's going to happen. There's going to be a banana peel that just materializes out of nowhere. You know, he's going to fall into like a big butterfly net. The butterfly net, like, he trips and stumbles. He goes into a bear trap. Like, some hideous sequence of events is going to unfold. You know, this is someone that should not be putting himself in dangerous situations. But like, dangerous situations, apparently it's just walking out of a Vons in Burbank on Hollywood Way, which we all know.
And he runs into danger.
Right. Yeah. That's a dangerous situation. But like, I walked him all the way to the hospital, and I walk him and I carry him inside. He's sobbing, you know, my shirt, just blood and tears, and the girls are still crying. And the staff goes, oh no. Yeah, we know him. And that was it. Like, and they were like, just set him down. Just set him down. I'm like, do you need me to stay, buddy? Do you need me to stay? Is there someone I can call? He's like, no, they all know me. They know me.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is heavier than I thought it was going to be, honestly. All right. So what do you think? That wasn't that bad. Also, you okay? How you doing? Are you doing all right?
All right. So the next clip, Adam.
Oh, okay. We're just moving on. Okay.
Yeah. We're just moving on.
Well, yeah, we did I'm sure people remember. There's no way you would forget the Live at SoFi Stadium episode. Then we did a follow-up live at SoFi Stadium, the after party. This was fun, right?
This one was, I think it was good content. It was a good episode.
Oh, I agree.
We got a couple of clips from that episode coming up.
We got a few clips coming up. Let's listen to the first one. Hey, man, thanks for the ride home. I appreciate you letting me drive. I don't get to do this that much, seeing as how I don't have a driver's license.
Dude, that is no problem because I am a giraffe.
Classic Jeff. That show was pretty crazy, huh? Did you hear anything else about that cop?
Cop? Do you mean that the cop right behind us?
What? Shit. All right, dude. We're going to have to try to outrun him. How fast does this thing go?
I mean, about as fast as a Prius. Wait, what do you mean we're going to have to outrun him? For one thing, you don't even know if it's a guy. Also, they're not pulling us over. They're just driving behind you in traffic.
I mean, maybe he's waiting because he can see I'm busy getting pulled over by the PC police right now. Also, the fact that they aren't pulling me over makes this the perfect time to floor it, Jeff. Act like you've run from a cop before, bitch.
I have not done that, but it doesn't take a career criminal to know that if you speed off right now, like you're trying to run, well, they will pull you over.
I can't go back to prison, man.
You've never been to prison, man.
And I'm not going today. Come on, dude. You know I don't have a license. I'm riding dirty.
Hey, remember when Weird Al made that parody version of that song, White and Nerdy?
Hell yeah. Donny Osmond in the video. It was hilarious.
White and Nerdy. Anyway, I'm pretty sure if we get pulled over, you would most likely just get a ticket or whatever.
Yeah, maybe in Gascones, America. You okay helping me shoot my way out of this, if it comes to it? Because if not, you should drive.
Wait, you have a gun?
Do you not?
No, not here.
Well, then I guess we aren't shooting, are we? Leaves us one choice. I'm going to try to lose him by getting off at this next exit real quick.
Dude, that cop is like 3 cars behind us now.
Yippee-yay, motherfucker!
That's not even how you say it! Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, man. What a night, Jeff. What a night.
That was stressful.
How? You weren't even driving. How is it stressful? You're not even driving. I'm driving.
One of the major reasons that it is stressful.
I'm doing all the legwork in that clip. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So we'll be back to that. We'll revisit it. I don't want to, do it all at once, because up next we got another rock star story. Jeff, you were a Tom Petty fan, right?
I continue to be a Tom Petty fan, even though he died.
He sure did die, which is a bummer. He did 3 nights at the Hollywood Bowl. I did not go. And then he died very shortly there. But I got to see Tom Petty in concert. And this is another clip from the Rockstar Stories You Won't Believe episode. This is Travis Clark taking the reins to tell us the origin story of the name Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Delightful.
What else do we got?
Well, I was doing some deep dive research shit, and we never did a whole season dedicated to Tom Petty. We talked about Tom Petty when he passed away. Yeah. But one thing we never really talked about, and I can't believe this isn't talked about more, is that Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers wasn't just a fun name for a band. It wasn't we'll just call ourselves that because you look at them, none of these guys are matinee stars. None of these people are breaking hearts, See,
I don't even know where this is going. I don't think I've ever heard this.
Oh, they stole a dead guy's heart and sold it on the black market to fund their first record.
Freshly dead, or had he been dead for a while?
Did they kill him?
I don't think they killed him, but they definitely knew there was a band meeting, and there was, what's the most valuable organ? And they're like, the heart. You know, so they're like, okay, well then let's skip the lungs, let's skip the kidneys, let's skip the, you know, the liver. Let's go straight for the heart.
The most valuable organ is the heart, right?
I remember that Tom Petty song.
It's a good Petty song.
Yeah.
I think it was actually a Mudcrutch song because I don't think, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Question: when you say they did this, do
Yes.
you mean they personally did this, or they had like a
Yes.
surgeon that they hired? Holy shit!
They went to a coroner and they were like, okay, look, we're you know, like when you have all that false bravado when you're young, you're like, we're going to be huge.
Yeah.
So they're telling this coroner, we're going to be huge. We just need the money to start our first record. Because they wanted to be like, so, you know, records cost so much fucking money back then, and they were kind of not really getting the deal that they wanted, so they just wanted to self-produce. They basically wanted to like buy their own shit.
Sure.
So they were like, all right, well, our choices are to work hard and see how long that takes, and maybe get a deal we don't like, or organ farm. So
Wait, so they sold it. This isn't part of like a ritual or something, is it? They were selling it.
How
on the
often
black
they
market.
did it, I'm unclear.
Okay, so there might be more than one.
There
Well,
may
it's,
be, yeah.
it's Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Yeah, it is
not
plural. Yeah,
Tom Party
yeah,
and the
yeah.
Heartbreaker that one time.
Yeah, you need a heart for each one. Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I
Should
do
be
host.
heart takers, to be honest. Okay,
I
sorry.
think that's just a little too on the nose and
yeah.
traceable. You know, yeah.
I do host a conspiracy theory podcast, and I have heard that they had El Duce take these hearts.
See, now we're talking my language.
Like that's the other interview. It's like, Tom Petty had me steal that heart. And then he like went and got hit by a train.
And then his friends are like, this guy showed up the next day. We've never seen him. He's skinny. He's got long blonde hair, Florida accent.
Yeah.
No idea who this guy is. And next thing you know, El Duce gets hit by a train.
Listen,
I
El
think
Duce,
that was
I'm gonna
Tom
need
Petty.
you to go steal this guy's heart. All right. I'm trying
It was
to make a
it was
record.
Kurt doing
Yeah.
a Tom Petty impression. Is what-
I'm a bad boy for stealing this heart.
And I'm
Holy
a bad boy because I sold it on the
Did
black
they-
market.
Was
Yeah.
this in LA that they did this?
He had a roadie named Bart who did it.
Yeah, Bart takes the heart. Come on.
Listen, I think they did this a few times. I think it was like an ongoing thing for a while because I think they just had to keep it. I think that's why Tom Petty ended up going solo. He's like, I can't fucking take any more hearts. Like, this is ridiculous. I'd rather start a solo career and sing about free falling is about like emotionally and ethically. I have been free falling for years. I need to get out of this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's going to wear on your psyche for sure, knowing you got like a borderline voodoo curse that
Yeah, well,
launched your band.
I feel like I won't back down is about him refusing to budge on the price of a
Yeah.
heart.
And Don't Come Around Here No More was about the coroner being like, you guys can't keep coming here.
Yeah.
You can't keep coming here and taking organs anymore.
People are starting to ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is one of the crazier origin stories, I think.
Is that then? Do you think that Last Dance with Mary Jane, right? He's dancing with a corpse
With a dead
in
body.
that video.
Yes.
Oh,
Did he take her heart?
is that where the heart came from?
I think it's him. I think he was putting a trail of breadcrumbs throughout his whole career.
He wants
Yeah.
to get caught.
Yeah.
Mm,
He's,
yeah.
He's the Zodiac killer of music.
They always tell
Wow.
you. I think that, yeah, that's what I've always known Tom Petty as that, the Zodiac killer of music.
That's true.
Yeah. I bet people didn't know that.
I got to be honest, I didn't.
That is new information to most people. And that's what we do here. We break news about bands that have been around for 50 so years, you know.
You heartbreak news.
Oh, God damn it.
We certainly have fun on this show.
Oh, man. You're a wild man, May. So this next clip, it is from a beloved episode that I'm sure everyone remembers called 420 Stay High All Day, Y'all. It was a 24-hour marathon episode featuring the entire network. We got high and just recorded all day, which is crazy because weed tends to make you a little sleepy, but
It tends to make me very sleepy.
we were just doing weed.
Just weed, baby.
Yeah, it was all weed, and we still managed to stay up for 24 hours. Crazy. And I think it was like hour 3, hour 4, something like that into the episode. We had Jessica Singer on, who is not only a comedian and past winner of Worst Cooks in America, but she also works at a weed store, has a lot of knowledge about the strains of weed.
Of course, a huge congratulations to Jessica Singer as well for that, and also for this clip.
Here we go. Oh, and we are back from our break. You know how we always announce our breaks on this show?
Every time.
Every single time. Still my guest on this episode, Jessica Singer. In this third hour of the show, we're going to be talking about our favorite weed strains. I don't know if people know this, but I smoke a lot of weed. Jessica, do you smoke weed?
I consume a lot of cannabis.
That makes you the perfect guest for this.
Sometimes I eat it. Sometimes I smoke it.
Sometimes I drink it.
I drink it too.
I am going to be honest. Drinking it has become my favorite way.
I finally got an Alpine Splash and I thought of you.
Oh, yeah, that's a tasty treat. And
I'm going to bring that tonight. Yeah. Pour that in a Mountain Dew bottle and say, this is Mountain Dew.
Oh, yeah. That's smart. That's real smart. Because, yeah, it's for people who are unfamiliar, Alpine Splash, it's a weed drink, a cannabis-infused beverage that tastes like Mountain Dew.
Live resin, 100 milligrams of caffeine. Let's go.
Woo, I love them. They have another one that tastes like root beer.
They have actually 2 new ones. One is an orange cream soda that has CBD in it.
Oh, come
And one
on.
is a fruit punch that has CBG in it. And they're great.
Oh, put it in my veins. I mean, not really, but
Put it in my mouth.
Put it in my stomach.
No one use that clip of put it in my mouth, please. All right.
I like smoking the flower weed sometimes, though. Still.
100%.
It fucks with my sinuses, something awful. So I can't do it as much as I used to. But, you know, I still, from time to time, I'll roll it up.
I'll roll it
up,
too.
light it up.
I'm an adult now, so I do my hemp blunt wraps. I order hemp blunt wraps online.
Ooh, for a better world.
Sure.
Who knows? So
look, tobacco's not good for you. So
it really, really is not. Nicotine isn't even good for you. It
No.
will fuck with your mood like you wouldn't believe.
Mm.
That is a thing I found out in all my years of vaping. I was like drinking too much. I felt like I was smoking a little too much weed, and I was vaping a ton, but I was like, that's
a lot.
fine. And so I like cut back on drinking and weed and was still like super fucking depressed. And it turns out the commercials are correct. It was the vaping that did it. So now I just smoke weed and I'm happy all the fucking time.
yeah, that's the
All
way
the
to
time.
do it. All the time.
I don't know the last time I was sad or depressed about anything.
Oh no,
concerned.
Adam, feel your feelings.
None of it. Yeah, none of that. No. I'm just numb all the time. It's great. It's amazing.
Oh no, when it goes bad, it's gonna go so bad.
That's a tomorrow problem, though. Living for today. So let's talk about some of our favorite weed strains, shall we?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff are you smoking these days?
I mean, everything's crazy now. I have like Diamond X and like this. One of my favorite right now is Blueberry Jam.
I like anything with blue in it.
Yeah. Well, I don't like Blue Dream, but I like blueberry strains, which is interesting. Because blueberry tends to be more indica, I think, and Blue Dream is like a weird sativa that I don't like her. She makes me anxious.
I like Blue Dream, but it also is so common. It just feels like the Coors Light of weed to me now. Like everyone's smoking Blue Dream.
I mean, one I wish I could find that I can't find anymore is Orange Cookies.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I did find Alien Orange, which was pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah. The strain I can never find anymore that I love a whole lot, might be my favorite strain, is Blue Crack.
Oh, yeah.
That is a mix, I believe, of Blue Dream and Green Crack.
Green Crack, yeah.
I found it once at a dispensary maybe 2 years after I moved to LA, so a long time ago. They had a Black Friday sale.
When it was medical.
Yeah. When you had to go to a doctor who looked like Danny Trejo to get you a fake medical card.
And then a woman with like beautiful nails would pick a nug out of a giant jar for you.
Yeah. That was my favorite way to do it. I went to a weed doctor once and he told me I needed to lose weight. It's like, how about you shut up and stop doing your job? I am not here for medical advice.
I went to a really old weed doctor when I was like 19 or 20. This old, I believe, and I say this in a game recognized game way, an old Jewish guy. He's like, all right. So you came here today and your back hurts and you want to get your marijuana license. Like, he said it all for me. And I was like, uh-huh. And he's like, okay, we're going to make that happen for you today. I'll never forget when he said, we're going to make that happen for you today.
Today's your lucky day, kid. Yeah, I actually found a wax version of Blue Crack the other day. And
for dabbing?
Yes, but I ordered it and within about 10 minutes got a message that my order was canceled because it had sold out.
Well, Adam, if I work at a cannabis dispensary, and if I happen upon any Blue Crack, I'll even buy it for you. And I never buy weed. I'll buy it for you.
Well, I appreciate that. I'll pay you back for it. How about that?
I bet you will. But I haven't seen Blue Crack. I see Blue Dream. I see Green Crack. I've even seen Durban Poison is back in a big way.
I like Durban Poison. I like all the piss stuff. There's a cat piss.
There's a cheetah piss. I have some cheetah piss right now.
Cheetah piss is great. My fave, human piss.
Great.
I like a human piss strain because I used to live in downtown LA.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of times weed gets its name from its aroma, and cat piss, cheetah piss, human piss. Can't go wrong with any of those three, but human piss hits me right in the feels.
You know what I like? And I think it's cheetah piss crossed with granddaddy perp is grandpa's piss.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got that like musty aroma to it. That's like almost a dusty kind of thing.
It's like, smell this. This smells bad in almost a good way.
Yeah. Smells like something you love that just reeks to the high heavens.
Of piss.
Yeah. The piss heavens, of course. Yeah, I like a shit breath Kush. That
classic.
It earns its name because it's gonna dry your mouth out. You want to pack a bottle of water. It's gonna give you the cotton mouth, and that is gonna get a little stinky. So
shit breath, classic. You like shit breath Kush better than shit breath OG?
You know, you're probably more of a connoisseur than I am, so I find it hard to really tell the difference. Is one an indica and one's
one's an indica dominant hybrid and one's a straight indica. The Kush is gonna be a hybrid.
Okay.
The OG is gonna be.
Then I'm gonna go with the Kush because a straight OG makes me almost kind of depressed.
Wow, even shit breath. That's crazy.
Yeah, even shit breath, the Landsitter OG, which is like a kind of an offshoot of the Skywalker OG.
Sure, the Landsitter. Yeah.
Landsitter, it does the job. I don't fucking move. You get me full of Landsitter.
I just like that they completely made like this offshoot of Skywalker. It's got a bunch of orange hairs and it's called Jar Jar Binks. Just Jar Jar Binks. I don't know how they got away with it.
That does seem borderline illegal.
I know. I don't know how they do it.
Because there's a strain called Gary Payton. He's a former basketball player, but he just started his own weed line. I doubt Jar Jar Binks started his own I don't know.
I think the safe bet is always there.
Yeah.
That's always the safe bet. I think a lot of Muppets and puppets are they them.
Yeah. Who am I to gender Jar Jar? I mean, along those same lines, I'm a big fan of Traveling Wilburys Volume 2 because famously, all of those motherfuckers were high that whole time, except Roy Orbison, who got the ultimate high after the first album. He died. But they also very famously never had a Volume 2. There's Traveling Wilburys Volume 1, Traveling Wilburys Volume 3. Traveling Wilburys Volume 2 is the weed strain started by Bob Dylan and Jeff Lynne, who are the only members of Traveling Wilburys who are still alive.
I wonder if they'd ever cross that with the Blueberry Jam and do the Traveling Blueberry Volume 3. That's what I want.
I would smoke the shit out of that. Sometimes though, one of my, thank you for responding. Sometimes I'm on a budget and you can't really be picky. So in that case, my go-to move is to just get that 2-pound brick of weed from Costco. It's not like the best quality, but it's like consistent. It's always the same thing. And it lasts me for a week or more.
1 week? The 2 pounds?
It's not that potent. So I gotta kind of melon camp it and just smoke 4 packs a day just to stay high.
4 packs of Costco 2-pound brick weed from Costco.
Yeah. I roll it.
I prefer to use it more of like a mix-in, but that's just me.
That makes sense.
It makes your nice stuff. Then when you get like your How Babies Smell haze, that like really nice, really powdery smelling stuff, and then you just do a little sprinkle of How Babies Smell haze in with that 2-pound Costco brick.
Yeah.
That's a nice doobie right there. That's a doobie for your brothers.
It's like you're shopping at Costco with your family. You mix those two. You got the smell of the kid you got to drag along.
Oh, yeah. It's the real shopping experience, isn't it?
Yeah. And I get high at Costco all the time. They do have
You don't get high beforehand. You get high in the Costco.
In Costco. Because they do have a premium line. Costco Optical Pebbles is their like top shelf. It's more expensive. You can't get it in the 2-pound bricks.
Is that infused?
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's infused flower. That's crazy.
Yeah. It never says what it's infused with, but
it's
maybe just like good luck, spirit. Who knows?
Keef, diamonds, and good luck.
Yeah. Thoughts, prayers, and hash.
Wait, I love thoughts, prayers, and hash. That's actually my favorite strain. Have you had that?
I have, actually. It's tasty. Have you ever tried? There's 4 different strains that I love. They're all kind of in the same family. They have different sort of effects.
Oh, yeah.
Jim? Have you ever smoked Jim?
Classic. Of course I've smoked Jim.
Mrs. Jim.
Yeah, I'm a feminist.
Mr. and Mrs. Jim, which is one strain. And then there's just Mr. Jim, which all 4 of those radically different effects.
Yeah.
But similar names.
I've also had Mrs. Jim John. Have you had Mrs. Jim John?
I have.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up right there.
It'll knock you on your fucking ass. It reminds me a little bit as far as flavor of a sun-dried tomato wheat thin OG.
Oh, ironically, I hate tomatoes. Love that strain. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's like me and onions. I hate onions, but I love an onion ring. Who doesn't? It's like it's a different vegetable.
Well, that I can't see eye to eye with you on.
I think it's just
are exactly the same.
I think it's raw onions I can't fuck with.
Oh, okay. But like, can you do like a sauteed onion?
Yeah, like if it's in
can
like
you do
Chinese
like a
food,
sauteed onion kush? Can you do like a sauteed onion kush?
Because of how much onions put me off, I have never tried the sauteed.
Oh, you gotta do it. It's great for back pain. You gotta try it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. The way the garlic strains are good for pain, the onion strains are also good for pain.
Yeah, I hear they're good with inflammation too. Yeah. Someone tried to get me to smoke the caramelized onion strain, which is
because it's like a dessert strain crossed with an onion strain.
Yeah, which sounds horrifying to me. So I don't know why you would mix dessert and onion.
Why would you mix Jim with John? Sometimes you just got to give it a try.
That is a very good point. Have you ever tried a Garnier Fructis?
Of course. It makes you feel like it feels like an orgasm.
It really does. Shower.
It's just like,
because I don't want people seeing how I react to that. Not in public anyway.
No, that's an at-home smoke.
Yeah. I like a Whopper no onions. Because again, not an onions guy.
Not an onion guy.
Yeah, there's Whopper, which is just the regular Whopper strain, which is in one of the, the high. It's like a hybrid. A few different strains go into making a Whopper.
Everything's a hybrid now.
Well, yeah.
But Whopper no onions, sorry.
Yeah. Eventually there's going to be more hybrid strains than just regular strains, the direction this country's going. I like an endangered animal cookies.
Oh yeah. That's a good like fuzzy behind the eyes high.
Have you ever smoked Help?
You know, I can't find it anywhere. I've been looking everywhere for Help and I really just can't.
I think they took it off the shelves. It's called Help for a reason.
Yeah.
You're gonna make some emergency phone calls after you smoke that shit. But I like to live on the wild side. I like an Amazon Essential sativa, but I know they're like canceled now. So
yeah, I mean, it helps them get everything done. I'm sure that was a get stuff done sativa.
And yeah, like a Novak Smokovich, that's a good one. Cars Part 4, fucking
better than Part 3. I'll say it.
Way better than Part 3. Fountain soda, no ice, which no ice is in parentheses. It was added as a protest later, which is why I smoke it.
I was going to say, I usually see it with ice in all capitals.
Oh, yeah. They abolished that. And now it's
okay.
No ice in parentheses.
Word.
And do you got any others before we wrap this segment up?
I mean, I just wish they would cross mimosa with wedding cake and make pancakes with a Z.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think that just sounds like the perfect strain.
It sure
so
does.
If there's any plant people out there that would cross mimosa with wedding cake for me, I do think it would make a perfect strain and we could call it pancakes with a Z.
And I haven't seen it in a long time, but if anyone has any sort of access to a breast milk latte extra shot heavy foam haze, oof. That's
hard to find.
That's smoking right there.
That's hard to find.
Yeah, it's a rare one. Look it up. See if it's in your area. If so, maybe me and Jessica will come out and do a show and pick some up. Google around, everybody.
Hey, I'll do it.
I'll do it too. Oh, blaze it up. I love that 2-pound block of weed from Costco. I got one just the other day.
Hey, smoke weed every day.
We did it.
We invented that.
That is our trademark. We trademarked it.
Speaking of trademarked things, Adam.
Yes.
I seem to recall on You Don't Even Like This Band, an amazing trademark story.
Yes.
Of product advertisement in existence.
They have since been released and I bought one.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. Andy, do you got?
Yeah, well, this is okay. Mine's it's not as big as either of those. Jesus, it's like a lot smaller, this is a thing that's pretty recent. I kind of honestly don't know how I didn't know this. It's like 2022, I think.
So not that long ago.
Like not long ago. Like
that's
3
very
years
recent.
ago.
That's like 2-3 years ago, depending on when in 2022 we're talking.
Yeah. And also when you're listening to this.
Yeah, but true. I mean, maybe by the time you hear this, this movie will be out. I don't know. This is the thing. I don't know if it's still being
10
made.
years ago.
Yeah.
20 years ago.
30
to 40 to 50 years ago.
Maybe 75 years ago.
This could have been millennia ago. We are being listened to by a different species that has found the remnants of a once great society.
It's because this episode's where it belongs, in a time capsule.
Yeah. It belongs in a museum.
Great's a strong word, Travis. Once society. I don't even think we need another adjective.
I'm sorry. Have you never had French fries? We're pretty great.
Fuck. Touche.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
Oh, sorry. So 2022. And I don't know how I missed this at the time because you know me, I love horror movies. I love keeping up with horror movie news.
Wait, is this a new thing?
Yeah. So it's a movie. Jonathan Davis of the band Korn,
Jay Devil
himself, directing from a script. This is the problem. I don't know what the script situation is right now because apparently it's being adapted from a book, but there's been some disagreements over what to do with it. But it's Jay Devil is directing and doing music for a A24 rural folk horror movie starring Steve Earle.
Whoa. Does it take place in Bakersfield?
Yes. Yeah. It takes place in Bakersfield. Here's the issue. Is that it's apparently Jay Devil wants to do it like he read that book that we read for Hardcore Troubadour.
Sure.
Right. That's the book? Yeah.
That's Steve Earle's book. Yeah.
The book about Steve Earle. So there's apparently there was this bidding war. Someone else wrote a script based on this book that is a biopic of Steve Earle, and there was a bidding war for it. The studio that got it, A24, meant to produce it, but they also had a project in the works with Jonathan Davis, like undefined project, just him directing. He wanted to direct a horror movie that was semi-autobiographical about his time in Bakersfield.
Wait.
As a horror movie.
Oh, so like a horror movie about that time his friend got molested and not him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, by not his dad.
Right,
but he wants this to be kind of autobiographical, not about him, but also about the music scene in Bakersfield, right?
Yeah. There's actually a character based on Gary Clark.
But I thought there was a
Guy Clark.
Yeah. And then there's and maybe this has changed, but I read about this a while ago. He wanted to do something about the history of the recording studio, like a haunted recording studio in Bakersfield.
This is the same one.
Yeah. And the creature was going to be called Shuck Owens, and he would peel the skin off of people.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't know that. I knew there was a violent body horror element to it.
Yeah, I remember it was around the time we were drinking corn coffee. That's when they were talking about it.
Yeah.
Remember that corn coffee? That was tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So that was Jay Devil's, that was the project he was working on.
Got it.
Somehow the two projects got combined.
Oh.
And so so it's an autobiographical movie about, or a biopic about Steve Earle based on his autobiography.
But it's also a body horror movie that takes place in Bakersfield.
Yes,
got it.
That is going to have elements biographical to Jonathan Davis.
That I want to see.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I'm actually super intrigued by this.
Right? I know that at one point it was going to be Clancy Brown. I don't know if you know the character actor Clancy Brown was going
one
to be
one of my made of stone. Of course, I know who Clancy Brown is.
Who doesn't know Clancy Brown?
Pet Cemetery 2's Clancy Brown.
Yeah, that guy.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Clancy Brown.
Highlanders, Clancy Brown.
Everyone knows that guy, sure.
Yeah, so he was going to play Steve Earle. And then
you have Steve Earle.
Yeah, not Steve Earle, the actor.
Yeah, Steve Earle.
That's what they're doing now. The original situation was Clancy Brown. He's out because Steve Earle wants to play himself. And apparently the issue is Steve Earle and Jonathan Davis are having disagreements over like how much horror element is going to be in it. And I guess Steve Earle is like fine with the Bakersfield switch.
It's the Texas of California.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically yeah. So
is it just like the body horror stuff? Because I feel like Steve Earle could just pop his shirt off.
Yeah.
He'd probably be plenty horrified.
Yeah, you're lucky I got a shirt on right now. And then he just takes it off. And you're like, oh my God.
I would just want him to not bring any of his guns to set because he might think a monster is real.
Right. But he's also too like, he starts not so much killing the monster as just liking the sound that the gun is making when he's shooting things. So he's like, I gotta keep recording this.
Put this in the Foley, John. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if this is actually going to happen. There's a whole bunch of bullshit going on with it, but like, I don't know. I mean, I just think it's brave of A24 to be like, yeah, fucking Jonathan Davis, I guess he'll direct a horror movie.
And also too, the marketing. I mean, you can start making corn coffins.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Totally.
Yeah. Come on.
I would buy a corn coffin and I'm not even dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the tagline. I would buy a corn coffin and I'm not even dead.
You know, I might bury you in that corn coffin.
Honestly, all day I dream about it. That Adidai.
Yeah. When the coffin's there and about to go into the ground, you know what we're going to say. Go!
And I'll be like still alive being like, someone buried me.
That was a very fun clip. I would say this next clip, even more fun. People might not know, I co-host a WNBA podcast with the lovely and talented Logan Trent called WNBA.
The inimitable Logan Trent. And this was actually really nice. You guys asked me to come on to the show.
Yeah. Because sometimes we mix it up, bring on a guest who isn't as familiar with women's sports as Logan and I are. And, I like to kind of flex my knowledge muscles in front of a new guest every once in a while.
I mean, this was a unique experience. This was, I believe, the episode you titled it Caitlin Clark, First Female Athlete.
Right. I mean, I want to give her the recognition she deserves, obviously.
Okay, well,
even right up top in the title there.
Yeah. I mean, that's news. Let's take a look. Roll the clip.
Yeah. Well, let's listen to it. This one's a little long because Caitlin Clark has accomplished so much. So, like I promised, top of the show, we are talking about Caitlin Clark. She has taken the nation by storm. She's a basketball player, in case anyone didn't know. Did you know that, Jeff?
I knew that because it's you that doesn't like sports.
Vaguely aware.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, the fever's been really great. A lot of people getting involved. It's fun.
Yeah, it's been exciting seeing the things Caitlin Clark single-handedly has done for the WNBA and to, really make the game as popular as it is now.
Yeah, right.
Should we go through some stats? Just some achievements that Caitlin Clark has pulled off in recent years. NCAA Division I all-time leading scorer.
I have that card.
Oh, yeah, that's
Top
right.
Now card. I have that card.
Is it mint on?
It is mint of.
Oh. Mint. It's just mint. She is the NCAA Women's Division I leader in career points, scoring average, three-pointers, racially motivated fouls, three-pointers per game.
Wait. The one you said before that?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of animosity toward Caitlin Clark because she's a white basketball player, which was the last time we've seen that.
Wait, okay. So what were the stats again?
Yeah.
Three-pointers, racially motivated fouls, three-pointers per game. Is that
okay?
But the second one you said is that
scoring average?
I don't believe that's an official stat.
Is that a stat?
I think they started tracking it. Outkick has like a tracker. It's been going since like 2023 NCAA tournament.
What's Outkick?
What? Yeah.
It's just a sports. It's a sports outlet. I don't know much about them.
Okay.
I just know they report on sports.
Okay, I'm not 100% sure that should be in like the list of things though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who runs Outkick?
I think it's like a blockchain kind of thing. I've never really looked into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like it's a decentralized platform for the people.
Yeah.
Mostly.
But they have kind of like a staff of, different voices, like from white
it's really
writers and black writers also too.
Well, yeah, there's multiple writers.
Okay.
Yeah, like you said, it's really like there's a bunch of different names.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go through some of the other stats. Okay. Well, Jeff, what were you gonna say?
I was just I don't know if that's. Do you want to put that in the pod?
Brett, edit that out.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, what else though? Because obviously, I hope you weren't done.
Okay. No, of course not.
All right.
Assists per game.
Oh wow.
Field goals made.
Mm-hmm.
Only pro athlete from Iowa.
What?
Free throws made. Free throws attempted.
Did you say she's the only?
Do you think someone's made more free throws? She gets all those racially motivated.
No, not the free throws. Well, okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have a couple of questions, and I don't know if they're for you or for your sources, but you said she's the only pro athlete from Iowa?
That's right.
That can't be true.
Like who's played in Iowa or born in Iowa?
Born in Iowa and grew up to be a professional athlete. It's, farming or teaching in a place like Iowa, you do one of those things, and she broke the mold.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, if you can name another professional athlete from Iowa.
Off the top of my head, I can't, but I feel like there has to be some.
Oh, weird. Yeah. Well, facts don't care about your feelings.
Do you include pro wrestling? Because Seth Rollins is from Iowa.
I said athlete, not actor.
I mean, he's an incredible I've actually worked out with him. He is an unbelievable athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, scripted athlete.
Well, I mean, that's not like
okay.
The sports entertainment doesn't mean they're not athletes. It just means that the outcome is fixed. They still do incredibly athletic things.
There has to be a reason people say she's the only pro athlete from Iowa. Okay.
I'm kind of a little concerned about who the people are.
Yeah, which specific people are you talking about? I mean,
is this the same website?
No, it's not the same website. It's what is it? Something about
board, Adam?
Bench, I think, or like it's got a Barstool Sports. They told me Caitlin Clark is the only pro athlete from Iowa.
I don't think they're like a stats company.
I don't think they could just lie.
I think we've learned on the internet that that's a very normal thing that people do.
Okay, well, that's a very cynical
take. Isn't Barstool just like a pizza review site? Like where the guy just takes the one bite and that's it? That's all I know them from.
They also have very up to the minute reporting on sports. And by that, I mean incidents of violence involving Caitlin Clark. Like when she gets fouled, who's fouling people in basketball games? Only Caitlin Clark gets fouled.
Okay, but that's actually 100% not true. I mean,
then how come she has the most free throws attempted?
I mean, I would assume that that's because that's how the game works.
Yeah.
She's got all these other stats. They're probably trying to find a way to kind of stuff those other stats down.
I don't think they're following her specifically because she's white.
You think it's because she's straight?
Okay. Oh, no. Actually,
that's what Logan just said.
I
don't
think that they're singling her out based off of her sexuality, because there's been other straight basketball players on the women's side before.
Okay. I mean, I guess we'll have the stats people look into that. I don't know if that's true. But
it just seems to me like some things you're saying seem very believable, and then some seem
askew,
a little like 4chan-y.
Well, should we go through the WNBA stuff? I was just doing the college stuff.
Okay,
yeah. Maybe this is because I don't really watch college that much. I'm more of a pro, so maybe this is just me being ignorant about.
Let's go through some of the things she's accomplished in the WNBA. WNBA Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
Her first season, by the way.
That is what that is. Yeah.
Generally,
first player in WNBA history with 20 points, 15 assists, and 5 rebounds in a single game. Unanimous WNBA MVP her first year in an election that was stolen by the Democrats.
That is wait. That is
what was the last
true
part of that?
Well, in 2024, the stolen election, everyone talks about it. Caitlin Clark clearly won the MVP voting in the WNBA, and it was
she did not.
I think we all know it was rigged, so Asia Wilson, who had an okay season, would win instead.
Why would you think that was rigged?
Because Caitlin Clark didn't win.
Okay, but like only one person can win an MVP. That's what the superlative means with most.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but why would Caitlin Clark get it over Asia Wilson?
I mean, I guess I'll say she broke the color barrier for one thing in the WNBA.
Excuse me?
What? She's
first white player in the WNBA.
She is okay, real quick.
And Barstool reported that. Okay.
If I can fully understand what you're getting at here, you think Caitlin Clark. Now, I'm not a WNBA expert here. I don't host the show. I'm just a guest here. But I don't think that's right.
Do you think it's wrong?
No, correct. I don't think that's correct.
Okay.
I think it's inaccurate in the way that what you said is not what is true, if you count that as inaccurate.
How so?
In that she did not win the MVP.
Oh, okay. But she did break the color barrier. We agree on that.
That can't be true.
That is absolutely not true.
Name another white WNBA player.
I don't. Now that's unfair. That's unfair to ask.
A white straight WNBA player?
Is wait. I think I know one. Is there?
I asked people this question once, and one guy was like Sabrina Ionescu, and I was like, Sabrina, you made that name up. Who the fuck is that?
Doesn't
What
she play
about
for the New York Liberty?
Okay, you're just making up team names now. What were you going to say, Logan? Jeff's not going to take this serious.
What about Brianna Stewart?
What about Brianna Stewart?
She's on the New York
From the
Liberty.
from the 3-on-3 league. That's a different league, Logan. That's a different.
Oh, okay.
That's the 3-on-3 league. That's different from the WNBA. That's Nafisa Collier.
She plays in 2 leagues.
So I'm just confused at this idea that 2024 is the year you think this woman broke the color barrier.
Why do you think Diana Taurasi is called White Mamba specifically as a nickname?
I thought it was her shoes.
No, that's not true. But
is that
no?
Okay, can we go through some more stats?
I guess we can, but I'm not 100% sure these are actually stats.
First triple-double by a rookie in WNBA history.
Okay, fair.
First female athlete to appear on a sports card. Very impressive.
Jeff, you have the card show, so I want to say that that's not true, but I'll move to your judgment.
I will say this. I've watched lots of episodes of Jeff Has Cool Cards and have not seen a single female athlete.
I feel like that can't be true for a couple of reasons, not the least of which being that we had discussed wrestling as an athletic form before that. But even past that, I'm pretty sure they've had WNBA cards before 2024. Like that had like there's been golf cards, Adam. Like, I mean, if we want to call that a sport.
Definitely not.
But no, I don't think that is
I'm pretty sure she was
remotely correct.
The first. I think there was like a wave of sports cards after Caitlin Clark became the first female athlete. And I think it's just like a throwback thing. Like, oh shit, we should have made a Maya Moore card back in the day and we didn't. Sorry. So here's one now.
No, I mean, I could see if you were like, oh, they're more expensive now. Because I know we've talked about how Panini is sort of eating their lunch off of Caitlin Clark here. But
sure. At
the same time, I feel like those cards have existed before. And Adam, don't get me wrong here, but haven't we opened some together?
I don't know. Not that I recall.
But like if you have a tennis card with
we've had
female athletes on it.
Yeah, we had 2021 tennis Topps Chrome.
Well, I'm an American athlete.
There are women that are athletes
on sports cards
that are in America that are on sports cards.
All right, let's.
Do you have other stats, dude?
Well, yeah,
weird.
Because I feel like we got derailed by the whole card thing and are not focusing on the stats thing, which is equally wrong.
Well, most assists in a season.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
There's that. Helped Team USA win an Olympic gold medal, men and women both.
Did she do? I thought
true. She was
a big
not
thing that she didn't
even on the Olympic team.
And that's how, like, it was a mental thing because every country was prepping for Caitlin Clark. And then we pull the rug out from under them. We, being the United States, the country we all love, pull the rug out from underneath them. And we're like, whoops, no Caitlin Clark. Now, who are you going to guard? And they're like, we've never even heard of any of these other ladies. We have no idea. And it just threw everyone off so much. That's how Team USA won their first Olympic gold medal in basketball. Thanks to Caitlin Clark.
I feel like they would know other American basketball players.
Men.
That's their job, is to coach these and scout and to do these things.
I want to go back on something. Did you just say first Olympic gold medal for basketball?
Yeah.
Because that's not remotely true for men or women.
Well, in the Caitlin Clark era.
The Caitlin Clark era as in 2024.
Sure. Yeah. So first Olympic gold medal. Because things were one way, and then Caitlin Clark, and now things are different. It's like when.
So you're looking at like the BCAD thing of this?
Yeah,
so
like before the merger,
Clark,
after the merger, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before Clark and after drafting.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, or you could say it BCE, before Clark era, and then CE would be Clark era. That seems like you don't have a particularly wide sample set.
Yeah, that seems like manufactured data.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you can't actually make these decisions based off of one incursion.
Also, you're implying that Rudy Gobert had been planning for Caitlin Clark to show up?
I mean, you should, because what if she did? What are you going to do as Rudy Gobert? You're going to stop? You're going to give her COVID? Probably. It's one way to stop her, I guess.
So, it just seems to me like you're compiling a lot of information that is from what feels like sources that are biased.
Yeah.
And I don't know enough about women's basketball. I'm sorry, but I can't fathom a lot of what you said is true.
How do you explain, with the white color and straight color barrier, the Sophie Cunningham of it all?
The enforcer, Sophie Cunningham. They hired her, I believe, in the off season. They got her, if I read the background story right, she was in prison and the Indiana Fever got her out specifically to play the role she plays on the Indiana Fever now, which is criminal.
Okay.
You
got to agree that sounds right.
I'm not going to argue. I'm going to dispute those facts. That sounds completely accurate.
I mean, it seems like you're putting in stats that I believe.
Yeah.
Right. You're giving me information, but it seems like you're threading in some stuff that I don't necessarily think is either right or responsible.
Okay, well, I've got three more. And this next one I think we can all agree on. Guided the Indiana Pacers to their first NBA Finals appearance since 2000. Just kind of by playing in the same city, Just that Caitlin Clark bump that a team's going to get just from having her vibe around. She's got a lot of personality, and that's going to rub off on people.
So you're treating her like a mascot.
Yeah.
You're saying that's why Tyrese Halliburton is an elite basketball player?
I don't know if mascot is the right word. More like inspiration, maybe? Muse?
Like Radio from the movie Radio?
A little bit like Radio from the movie Radio. Rudy.
How did she not inspire his calf muscle to remain where it should have been when he tore his tendon?
I mean, that's a thing that he and Caitlin Clark are going to have to work on because she's famously never been injured.
I don't feel like that.
Literally out with an injury?
I mean, I haven't watched any women's basketball recently, but I don't believe that's true. So
and what were you talking about on our podcast?
Oh, I mean, I cram right before we record.
Wait, can I go back to you saying that she broke the color barrier?
Yeah, that's the thing I feel like we're glossing over.
That phrase
You think she's not white?
I think that's a weighted phrase, and I think it's also incorrect. Logan has named so many white WNBA players that I can't fathom that I mean, I've pulled the Diana Taurasi card.
We have fact checkers on it. I could be wrong. On that, but I feel like...
Is it that website you were on?
Mm-hmm. That Outkick site?
No, it's the Barstool one. The
Barstool site. Okay. All right.
Yeah, the good one.
Oh, that I wouldn't call them the good one.
No?
Do they have a history of covering women's issues in sports?
Yeah, pretty fairly, I think, too. Yeah.
Okay.
Dave Portnoy, famous feminist Dave Portnoy. He's a big lefty. Dave
Does he even go to games?
I mean, well, there was that one where people claimed there were racist taunts toward Angel Reese. And remember, he was there and didn't hear them. So they didn't happen because you can hear everything that happens in a stadium. So if Caitlin Clark fans were being racist, Dave Portnoy would have heard it.
Okay. Real quick, though. I know you said you have like two more.
Mm-hmm.
Two more.
Well, I've got one obvious one because we were just talking about the place and how loud it is in there. Oversaw the design of and financed the building of Gainbridge Fieldhouse, where the Pacers and the Fever play using NIL money. I mean, there's nothing nefarious afoot. Don't take her Heisman or anything. But she, had that facility built so the team they were playing in a high school gym before that.
When was that built?
I think like
years
2K25. I think like Jan.
I really don't think that's.
Yeah, no, that's not accurate at all.
It went up quick.
I don't know how comfortable I am in doing this.
We can at least agree she's the first female to dunk in a basketball game.
Absolutely not. She has never dunked.
What?
I don't.
Let alone
no.
First.
She's a basketball player. What do you mean she's never dunked? Basketball players dunk. You got to be able to play basketball, right?
So then, what about the players that came before her? Would they have been dunking?
I mean, I think it was a rule they put in place to make it harder because they knew Caitlin Clark was coming. So they're like, well, we got to make the game harder for her. So now everyone has to dunk. And she just adapted, She's like a chameleon.
I feel
she's like one of them pillows that when you rub it, just turn different colors.
So
we want to refer to a person as turning different colors.
She's one of those shirts that when you wear it and you get hot.
She's a hypercolor shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's that, but of basketball.
And that's how she's breaking the color barrier.
Yeah.
I really feel like we might not want to put this episode out.
What?
Yeah.
This is live.
Like,
we're live streaming. This is on CNN right now.
I don't believe that either.
What?
Okay, well, for those of you that are listening, I don't agree with a lot of these things that Adam says are facts.
I think I'm going to change the podcast to WNB Nay because no, these are wrong opinions.
Logan, how about WNB May and it's just me and you hosting it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Jeff could break the color barrier for that podcast. He could be the first white co-host.
I'm white.
Not on WNB May.
Aren't you wearing a shirt that says punk rock on it?
That's a hat.
White people don't listen to punk rock.
Oh, well, now you're being racist.
I am 100% uncomfortable with this episode, and if you're watching live, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we really need to start talking about where you get your stats from, because there's a lot of questionable material there, bud.
And you might need to start sharing your notes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go back and double check all of this, I'm confident. Listen, I don't think these websites would lie. I don't know what reason they would have to paint Caitlin Clark as some sort of like villain of the league that all the black players hate. I don't know why they would stoke tensions like that.
You don't.
In a post-racism America, we elected Obama, okay?
I don't think black players have an issue with Caitlin Clark.
I mean,
is there a specific player that you...
Okay, here's the thing. Can I get both of you on the record to denounce and distance yourself from Dejanay Carrington?
No.
I will not be condemning Dejanay Carrington.
I'm not going to condemn Dejanay's Harrington.
She committed a physical assault against Caitlin Clark. I think she went to jail for it. You think they just arrested her for nothing?
That
was just a foul?
A foul that landed her in prison.
I don't think that's
if I recall the story correctly. I think she did some jail time for it. It was very violent. All
right,
It's the most violent foul anyone's ever seen.
Yeah, that was just a normal foul for a basketball game.
Wow.
I don't know if I want to guest on the show anymore.
I think this is going great. It feels like that was a very successful episode. What do we have to plug before we get out of here? Who would like to use this platform to promote your work and your things?
No.
I stand by everything I said.
We know. I think we know that.
Okay, good. Just stand on business,
Speaking of standing on business, Adam.
Yeah. What's going on in this next clip?
This is, again, another part. This was a little bit later in the episode of Live at SoFi Stadium, The After Party.
Oh, what an after party it was.
And what an event.
Yeah.
What an event this was. So
part 2, here we go.
All right, man. That cop did not follow us off the exit, so I think you can fucking relax.
Listen, man, I know you're scared. Do not lose your nerve right now. Do me a favor, pull up KTLA on YouTube and see if the chopper's on us.
The chopper.
Police, helicopter, Jeff. That's how they get you. You think you're free because you don't see any lights behind you, when all the while they're following you from the sky, man.
You know what? Yeah, let's do exactly that. Let's pull up local news on YouTube and see if they're following us with a helicopter, despite at no point ever having even followed us in a fucking car.
It is how they get you.
Oh, God. Maybe they can finally put an end to this goddamn nonsense. And my battery's dead. Hey, can I pull it up on your phone?
No. I threw it out a while ago, so they couldn't track me.
The fuck? You're not Bin Laden. Fine, move your arm so I can get my charger out of the center console.
I threw the charger out too, obviously. You can never be too safe.
My charger.
No, I threw out our chargers.
Why?
Mark Zuckerberg puts a piece of tape on his webcam, you know.
Yeah, not the same thing, but I guess now we can't even check local news to see if a helicopter is hovering above us in this insanely quiet residential neighborhood in LA that you literally veered off the highway to get to. I have no idea how else we could possibly check.
Oh, we should stop the car and get out.
Yes.
Underneath an overpass or inside a tunnel or something.
No.
Ditch the car, change clothes, try to make it on foot, man.
No.
How's it gonna end, man?
Oh, man. Boy, do I remember that.
You remember that night?
Indelible.
I'm surprised you remember it because it was a long time ago.
There was a lot going on that night, but it really did sear itself into my brain. So,
well, I'm happy we could make a memory that night. But
that's definitely a thing. You know, they say make memories. That's a thing. They do say that.
Yeah. And I'm glad we got it. I'm glad we were rolling when when all that happened.
We were rolling. What?
Urban assault vehicle mix. All right. This next clip, Tom Ryman, David Bell, we love them, from the Gamefully Unemployed podcast network. Frequent guests, collaborators, friends, lovers.
All around GGTK.
Good guys to know.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Good guys to nail, if you know.
That's not how you spell nail.
K is silent, Adam.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. This episode was called Things You Don't See in Movies Anymore. Dave and Tom talk about movies a bunch, and we decided to bring that energy to an episode of Why Delts. And I think the results were pretty fun. Let's have a listen. So, like I said up top, we are talking about things you never see in movies anymore this week with guests David Bell, Tom Ryman from the Gamefully Unemployed podcast network. They talk about movies all the goddamn time.
We do.
Yeah.
And we watch a lot of old movies too. We watch a lot of movies that have things you don't see these days, right?
Yeah.
What is like hacking?
Hacking. Yes. Need more hacking.
Hacking.
Whatever happened to hacking, man? How come we didn't get any Hackers sequels?
We should have.
That's a good question. Yeah. Hacking, it just seems like even on paper, it would be the most action-packed, fun thing to watch in a movie.
Yeah.
Someone pounding away at a keyboard in front of a computer screen. When are you going to see that?
It's generally, I miss when like cyberspace was a thing where everything was all Lawnmower Man, you know?
Yeah. We really thought that was going to be the future.
Yeah.
And it's so much worse.
Like Virtuosity.
Yeah.
I would take Virtuosity over what we got any day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Any day.
I wish we were in Virtuosity. I wish we had to fight glass androids.
Mm-hmm.
There's something you also don't see in movies anymore. Russell Crowe in a lime green suit.
No.
Yeah. I don't like a toned down Crow.
No, I like my Crow in bright colors. I like my Crow peacocking, crow-cocking, pe-crowing.
We need more colorful futures. I feel like it's all gray and shit. Although remember, I don't know, we had that brief time where the future was beige and clear, like the iRobot era. Although I feel like we're still running that. We're still doing that.
Beige was big in the future in 1980s. You remember like all of the Star Trek people had these glorious, bright, beautiful, bold colors in the original series. And then for some reason, when they made the movies, they upholstered everyone in this beige. They look like smoking chairs.
Right.
Like this beige and maroon. It was the costumes in the movies look awful.
There's also, sorry, I'm skipping around, but
no color. No color in movies
no
anymore.
Color. I miss smoky police stations.
Oh, yeah.
There's no shitty, smoky police stations.
Yeah, the only, I think, benefit of how little you see smoking in movies now is if you're on a budget, that's all you got to do to make your film a period piece. Just have people smoking at their desk and everyone's going to be like,
Smoking inside.
oh, this is the 70s at the latest.
Yeah.
Right.
Put an ashtray in the airplane. Oh, we're traveled back in time.
That's all it takes. Your doctor's smoking.
Oh,
shit
yeah.
like that.
Hell yeah.
Putting
That
a
was
cigarette out
used
on
to
you.
smoke in hospitals.
Yeah, my mom worked at a hospital and smoked like a goddamn chimney.
Oh yeah,
all day long.
I still
You
remember
cure the
like
babies that way.
I remember the mall arcade. You could still smoke in it. I remember
Oh,
like
yeah.
being
Yeah, you could.
alive when you could smoke in like the Friendlies at the mall. It was a grand time.
They
I
should
think
bring
you
that
can,
back.
I think you can still smoke at Friendlies.
Yeah, that's true. They don't say anything. They don't.
Yeah, you
they're just
check
happy
it
you're
out.
there. They're just happy you're there.
Yeah,
That's the
no one's gonna
speakeasy of
stop you.
ice cream joints.
Mm-hmm.
They should bring back smoking sections just in real life. That was
Yeah.
an effective strategy. Don't worry, all the cigarette smoke is on the left side
Right,
of the
it'll
building. You're on
stay
the
to the
right side of the
section.
building. You're going to
Yeah.
be fine. None of that's going to get
It's like
to
when it
you.
was in the front of the plane. They said, "We pulled this curtain. Don't you worry. Never mind that we're in a tube of recycled air."
Yeah.
Yeah, payphones. You just don't see payphones in general.
No,
anymore.
I mean we
No.
know why. You know,
Yeah.
that's less of a mystery, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Rumpelstiltskin came and got them to spin them all into gold.
Mhm.
That's what happened, right?
Yeah,
I believe
Uh,
so.
No, but you remember in like 2001 when Hugh Jackman got a blowjob while he was hacking.
Yes,
It was like a
Yes.
race.
yes. We're again
He
back
was
to
racing
hacking.
against
Hacking
his
was
own
cool.
wiener to hack.
He should have been.
I would
smoking,
lose
too.
that race every time. I don't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've
I've never been
good at
asked to
hacking.
hack under that level of pressure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've
that's
gotten
another
pretty
one.
good at it.
Yeah. No sex. Like stupid, like random sex in movies, especially action movies.
Yeah, action like random. I mean, not really random, but like action stars just pulling tail in movies that they wouldn't in real
Yeah.
life. Just sport fucking all through.
Yeah, we used to be able to see like throw on Double Impact and be able to see Van Damme thrust his buns into someone.
Right.
Yeah.
I said
worked.
squibs. We don't see squibs really. There's big meaty squibs.
Oh yeah, chunky
That's
blood
like
effects.
a juice box exploding.
Yeah, that's all CGI now.
Yeah.
I think just titties in general.
Mhm.
Like not even just
Yeah.
like weird sex scenes, but like breasts used to be in every movie. You saw them in Brokeback Mountain for fuck's sake.
Oh yeah, it was
Like,
like
you
not
did.
a movie without him.
Yeah, even
Yeah,
that movie took a titty break.
Every like crime thriller had at least one meeting in a titty bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to the meeting at a titty bar? Did the 80s just stop? Like, did it just end then?
I think The Sopranos, just like after The Sopranos, we were all titty barred out. Is
Yeah.
that it?
I think that was just that decade's drinking at work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just mix myself a highball at 10 a.m. in my office.
Those were the days.
Let's go have our team meeting down at the titty bar.
Yeah.
Down at Tassels.
Oh, that's a good name for a titty bar.
Yeah.
Tassels. You know what? It just dawned on me the other day that I have not seen in a movie recently, we used to see all the time, is the World Trade Center.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it used
Holy
to because-
shit. Sorry, I'm like now doing the mental, like I'm like, okay, so what's last? Yeah. It feels like it's been at least not in the 2020s. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I feel like it's maybe been 10 years or more.
Yeah.
since
I
I've
think the
seen,
last-
and it's such an iconic.
We're just done with
landmark.
it. I think we're just
Right.
done with it, right? Like we do that where like we'll destroy this city for a while, that city, and it's just
Yeah, they didn't get got in the Independence Day, but they did do that King Kong remake on the World Trade on the Twin
Rampage?
Towers.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of when I
No, no.
last saw it.
No, the 70s one with Charles Grodin. and Jeff
Oh, well,
Bridges.
sure. That one.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
weird. Like I feel like
gosh.
I remember it was like I remember. I'm trying to think of like when I last saw it.
You see him in gosh, what's the name of that movie? Munich. Munich.
Munich.
You see him in Munich. I think that's the
Gangs
last
of New
movie I
York?
saw him in.
Gangs of New York
you see him in
has
Gangs
it.
of New York.
I thought Spider-Man had it. I have this memory of him being in Spider-Man, but they're not. It's really weird. I could have sworn they were in that. It is
Yeah,
like
I think that's like a Berenstain Bears thing because I've seen that where people are like convinced there's a scene where he stops a bank robbery by webbing a helicopter between the
yeah.
Twin Towers of the
Of
World Trade
course,
Center.
like why wouldn't he do that? It feels like at that point they're like purposefully avoiding it. You know?
I guess so. Like that's a big web for old Spidey. Old Webb had to try to build
Yeah.
real quick on his own. I mean, he must have stayed up all the previous night doing that. But Yeah, it's like Kazam and Shazam, you know?
It could just be a thing where it's so iconic, like Nakatomi Plaza in Die Hard. You can't just keep using that building over and over. It'd be like putting Steve Urkel in every movie. You're like, okay, well, that's just Steve Urkel. That's not
like
it's not
they're not in the Avengers, but like, okay, that's an alternate Earth or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, that I guess that's
like
where Tony
Avengers
Stark's
Tower is
tower.
is kind of where it would be.
Yeah.
Right. They had to replace it with something there or something like that. That's really weird. I'm like trying to think like 2020s because there's plenty of movies. Like, what movies have taken place in New York lately? Like, there are. I mean,
have there been any?
Have we seen New York in a movie in a while?
I
don't think so.
I mean, I'm literally Googling it. I'm like, okay, so what films are set recently in New York City?
I know part of Civil War was in.
Right. But again, that's Avengers. Like, I get, okay, it's
that's
not
like an alternate reality, though. So,
Yeah.
like,
Right.
yeah,
Like, there's gotta
Spider-Man,
be
but like you
something-
said, that's the Avengers universe.
Right.
I feel like it's all superheroes.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Well, that's the Avengers again. West Side Story. Well, you know,
Are they
that
in
doesn't
West
work.
Side Story?
I mean, doesn't that take place like a while ago or something? Doctor Strange. So the
40s, I think.
multiverse. Are there? Do you see them in one of the multiverses at least?
Maybe in the Pizza Papa universe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is weird. All right, the new Scream. That was New York. I don't remember him in that. Teenage
No,
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It's mostly at night.
Yeah. I don't know how you'd see them. Yeah.
Civil War would be a perfect opportunity to put them.
Well,
in
we just said though that's an alternate reality, so we don't know. It's
No. The other, not Avengers, Civil War, the movie.
no,
Civil
yeah,
War.
the Alex Garland one. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ghostbusters. There's been a lot of movies in New York. I can't remember the World Trade Center in any of these.
Yeah, that's weird. Why wouldn't Stay Puft climb the World Trade?
Right.
Yeah, that makes all the sense. I'm gonna Google it.
Moonfall.
Shimmy up between those two towers like Donkey Kong.
Moonfall, you could have, like when it crashes down, the World Trade Centers
Blows
fly
up the World Trade Center. Yeah, that'd be an image that would stay in people's minds.
Yeah.
People would love that. It would be just like the White House exploding in ID4. If you showed the Twin Towers exploding and falling down in a movie, that would be like the hypest thing ever.
Yeah, people would love that.
You're both gonna feel so dumb.
Wait, is there what?
There is a perfectly reasonable explanation. I completely forgot. I mean, thank you, AI. This is just from the AI overview. I did Google why is the World Trade Center not in movies anymore, and here is what I didn't even fucking think of this. Here's what it says. The original World Trade Center towers are largely absent from movies due to the traumatic impact of the September 11th, 2001 attacks, leading to their removal or alteration in existing films.
The what?
Oh, right. 9/11.
9/11.
Oh, 9/11. The September. Okay, got
The
it.
2001 one.
Yeah.
The bad one. That sucked. It was. I thought they rebuilt.
Right. Didn't they turn them into lights or something? I thought that was like.
I didn't think they fell all the way down.
Well, I don't think they.
I thought, didn't they lean into each other? So.
Well, I don't think the impact of a plane hitting a tower that tall, I don't think it would cause them to fall. Like it would.
Jet fuel cannot melt steel beams, dude.
Yeah, there'd have to be a lot of like burning. It would have to get really hot in there.
It'd have to be like a controlled demolition for them to fall all the way down.
I think so. I think, yeah, that makes the most sense. But also, that fucking explains it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, man. It's just one of those things. It's right in front of your face. You just never notice it until finally somebody points it out.
I mean, I don't go to New York. I don't live in New York. Why am I going to know local New York things?
Yeah, it's a New York landmark, like obviously.
Yeah.
It's not like it's Statue of Liberty or something.
Yeah, I haven't watched Home Alone 2 in I don't know how long. So
you should watch that. It's good.
Yeah.
It's been at least a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. I feel a little weird because, never forget and all that. But
yeah, but I mean, honestly, who's gonna never forget? Like
we got all these alien videos we've seen since then, the Tic Tac UFOs. We've been obsessed with that as a society since those videos dropped.
I mean, every day is 9/11 now. So
yeah.
So
particularly 9/11.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like balding people, you don't see balding people in movies
You don't see
anymore
bald
either.
guys in movies anymore either. Yeah.
Why is it? Is that just like an image thing, or
I don't know. I think
I don't know, because you can be the Tooch. You got to be Stanley Tucci.
he's like the only one.
Yeah.
But even him for the Hunger Games, they had to they haired him up.
Oh right, they had to put
teethed
like
him
a
up.
like a Tom Petty "Don't Come Around Here No More" wig on his head.
You know, Dave's right. You don't see bald guys in movies that much anymore.
No, they don't give them much.
Yeah. Also, we forgot 9/11.
Motherfuckers act like they forgot about 9/11, if you know what I mean.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, we remembered eventually after we Googled and the AI thing told us
Yeah.
It's fine. So, last clip. This has been a long haul. Me and Jeff have been listening to each of these clips as we record this, as you know. So we've been in this studio for a couple hours now.
For 14 hours.
Yeah. We're sweaty. It's hot. We're in the dungeon.
I took up smoking.
Yeah. We opened a new studio. It's called The Dungeon. It's underneath a bread store in Koreatown.
There it is.
It's
the safest place to be if you're a white podcaster. Yeah.
It's very dark. It's very dank.
A lot of parking available here in Koreatown.
Yeah, lots of parking. It's a lot of fun. It was a good investment. So we're going to close out with the final clip from live at SoFi Stadium, the after party. I encourage people to go out there and find this whole episode.
Yeah, go listen to the whole episode. It's really, really fun.
It really is. It was quite a night.
Yeah, you're gonna white knuckle it for a lot of the episode, but the payoff exists.
Yes. And it, you would say, is worth it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so now what are we doing at McDonald's?
The McRib is back, baby. I'm starving. Plus, if it's good enough for Mangione, it's good enough for me.
Okay, but he was literally caught at a McDonald's.
Yeah, during breakfast.
Honestly, I'm surprised you even have room for food after you swallowed my car key, which a little dramatic, if I can say, and that shit is not just gonna come out, all right? You know that. You're aware of that, right? And also, here's a question I have for you. Why did you have a change of clothes stashed in my car?
I don't want to talk about that. I'm actually starting to think I might have been overthinking this whole the police are following us so they can take me back to prison stuff.
Okay, sure, I actually do agree with you, but you still have never been to prison. But everything else, I agree you might have been overthinking.
And hey, man, I'm sorry I swallowed your key and slashed your tires.
Kind of feels like I missed the second part of that conversation. What?
You know, we should get out of here. While you were in the bathroom, I hit the payphone over here and called a cab, and it's actually pulling up now.
Yes. Fucking yes. I don't know how you found a payphone, but god damn it, thank you. Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, cab's here. You want to get in on the passenger side so you have more leg room, you long, lanky bitch?
Yeah, man, thanks. I appreciate that. Are you drunk? Wait, did he order this cab under my name?
Hey, ignore him. Thanks for picking us up. I have some luggage.
What?
In the back there. Can you hop out and throw it in the trunk for me?
Sure.
Shit. I cannot believe that worked. Let's get out of here, man.
Okay, well, here you go. Now it seems the police actually are pursuing us. So congratulations, Adam.
What? Oh, come on, man. That's probably not for us. And we're back.
Oh.
Again, what a fun night. My God.
You know, that was really great. And what a fun time of memories that we've shared right now.
These are, but some of the memories we've made over the years doing these podcasts.
I truly, truly feel when we were sort of going through and listening to the entire back catalog and going through and getting these clips, how much stuff that we have been through, the moments we've shared,
sure,
the lives we've touched,
oof,
the people we've hit. Like there's so much to be said about the time that we've all spent together as a family, a unified family.
A unified family. every step of the way.
And I really feel like that goes to show the strength and power of this network
as
well as the show.
Yeah.
So thank you, Adam, for allowing me to come in and relive some of the greatest moments of my life.
Jeff, thank you for being there for some of the greatest moments of my life.
Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Adam.
Thank you. And you're welcome also, Jeff. You're welcome. Okay. You're even more welcome.
Well, thank you.
No,
and honestly, you're welcome. No, you're welcome.
No, I welcome you to be welcome.
Okay. Well, I take that welcoming and I actually thank you for you offering that welcomeness that you just did. So
that is one of the better thank yous I've heard. The one I did just before that, probably top notch, but then right below that, you're great.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome. So I think that's our episode.
There it is, folks. Thank you so much. Please feel free to go back and find these original episodes, give them a listen, as well as all the other amazing episodes of the back catalog. And don't forget to share your friends. You probably tell your friends. Share your friends.
Share your friends. Give us your friends.
Don't forget to tell your friends. People say the best time you could have told your friends was when this show started. But the second best time is now.
Right now. Go let people know. And who knows, maybe we'll do another clip show at some point. This was fun. I mean, it was a little misguided to only collect the amount of clips we needed for this one episode when we listened to those hundreds of hours of podcasts. We could have maybe compiled multiple clip shows at
honestly,
that time.
every episode's a highlight episode.
That's true. You could just go listen to the entire back catalog if you want the real highlights.
Check back in with us in 15 years when you're done.
Yeah, like me and Jeff did.
Yeah.
For this episode.
'Cause we're built different.
Yeah. You're welcome. Couple of workhorses here.
You're all welcome.
You are. Yeah, there it is. You're all welcome. A little harder by me, but also by Jeff.
But mostly by me, though. Mostly by me.
Hey, Jeff, thank you for coming along on this ride with me, this drive down memory lane. This feels like the ideal time to plug some shit. What do we got? I want people to listen to In Your Area, which is a new podcast about local news stories that you can get right in this feed. And then the Monday show coming back soon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Monday show.
So BOLO for all that. That means be on the lookout. Jeff, what would you like to plug?
Well, I've got some great news, Adam, is that I have cool friends. I never show how Jeff has cool friends, which you can get at patreon.com/Jeff May for early access to uncensored episodes with bonus content, plus early access to Nerd with Dre Alvarez, as well as the exclusive Monthly Flow podcast with Andre Gazzetta. Plus, you can get stuff in the mail. I open cards on the @JeffHasCoolCards YouTube page. Adam, we opened some tennis cards.
Yeah, have you had any fun guests lately?
Yeah, I had David Bell
on.
Oh,
that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Files cards. Adam, I was forced to have you on an episode, and that was something. But you can find that at Jeff Has Cool Cards. And if you want any of those cards, check out the Patreon that I have, and you can get them. But you can also check me out with Tom Ryman on Gamefully Unemployed's Tom and Jeff Watch Batman. I also host a comedy show the second Friday of every month at Blast from the Past on Magnolia Boulevard in Burbank called Mint on Card. It should be everything.
I think that's it.
That's it.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Jeff, say goodbye.
You get the Clip Show rookie card, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. We love you.
Gem Mint Clips.
Bring a blood object to Bristol Street.